I genuinely forgot that today was Thursday. Like like I thought I forgot. Hey. I forgot that today was happening. Like when I was saying goodbye on Tuesday and I was like, yeah, sorry guys, I won't be streaming this Sunday. For some reason I thought it was Thursday. Today is Thursday. I am streaming today. I'm streaming right now. Twitch.tv/AliStarla. That's something I never thought that I'd ever be saying. That's some crazy. Got my Chuckle Sandwich shirt on. Tucker was live yesterday. Hung out in there. Not that I played with them. They were playing Borderlands. It'd be cool to hop on one day. I haven't played Borderlands in a very long time. The first one, too. I haven't played the first one in ages because it's like... I don't know. The first one is so... You don't really need to play it. Yeah, Banjo? Alright, buddy. You don't really need to play the first Borderlands if you're experiencing the story. You know what I mean? I played Borderlands 2 before I ever experienced Borderlands 1. And, like, because they introduced you to all of the heroes there and, like... You know, hey, Duran, because, like, the second game just kind of, like, introduces you to the characters that you played as in the first game and kind of tells you, like, yeah, we were Vault Hunters, but, like, we didn't really do anything, and then Jack showed up. Like, Jack has nothing in the first game, right? So if you're experiencing Borderlands for the story, you really don't need to play the first one. At least that's how I feel. So I haven't touched the first Borderlands game in a really, really long time. I don't even know if I own it. But yeah, they were playing Borderlands. It was pretty alright. It was pretty fun. Chatted for a bit. Pretty chill time. Apparently I'm not Tucker's favorite chatter, but that's fine. It's alright. No, it's all love here. How we doing? This is my cup of the day. I'm going very, like... Okay, I don't know what it is, but for some reason, this shirt, I think it's because it's very wide, but this shirt makes me look bigger than I am. Not fat, like, I don't think it makes me look fat, but, like, let me... Nice stance, Banjo. Let me just... I mean, I have shorts on, so don't worry, but I don't know, I just feel like this shirt... This is a small. This is a small, by the way, and look how it fucking goes past my pants. You wouldn't think I had shorts on. Straight up, you wouldn't. This is a small on me. You know? But, like, doesn't the front look kind of wide? Is that just me? I don't know. But I love this shirt, and it makes me feel very, like, alternative for some reason. But it's very big. This is a small. I'm fucking telling you. Can I show off the tag somehow? Can I, like... See that? Yeah, it's a small. Crazy. Banjo. Oh, he's gonna fall asleep like that. He's just gonna... Oh. Lazy boy. And then Fable's over there, but he's hanging out. Hi, Fable. Banjo's in here, yeah. Anybody got any weekend plans? I'm going to my dad's cottage for a group up, like, birthday celebration. We used to celebrate everyone's birthdays kind of individually, but, you know, as everybody grew up and kind of got their own lives, it became a little bit harder to be able to celebrate, like, a March birthday, then an April birthday, then May, then June, then July, so we kind of grouped them up all together. I already had my birthday stuff, but it seems like, part of this birthday celebration is also going to be for me. And it's kind of funny because I love my family. I love my dad. You know, but the thing about my dad's side of the family is I am so not a girl. And when I say that, I just bumped the mic, I'm sorry. When I say that, what I mean is, like, you look at me and obviously you see girl, right? Or maybe you don't, I don't know. But you look at me and you're like, yeah, that's gotta be a woman, you know? But if you were to look at my stepsisters and then compare that to me, you might be a little, maybe the makeup, you know, like the makeup might be making you like, no, you're still a girl. I got lipstick on my teeth. Yeah? All right, cool. But all of my stepsisters, first of all, they all look the same. Like, blonde hair, brown hair, like they all have either blonde hair or brown hair. I think my two oldest step siblings have blonde hair, and then my two younger step siblings have brown hair. Admittedly, the youngest has curly hair, but like they're all like same height, almost same build, same hair color, exact same style. Like if you picture your average white girl, I'm sure one of my siblings would come up. I'm the black sheep of my family for sure. Absolutely, absolutely. Going hiking on an alpine lake on Sunday? Fuck yeah, that sounds exciting. I might go four-wheeling with my dad. Hello, I'm listening very intently. Thank you, Mrs. I appreciate that. But like, so I'm really not I am like absolutely not even just like with the shirt or with the hair, but I am also the black sheep of the family. But the thing is that my stepmom doesn't like that because she's I think I don't think that it's she doesn't like me being unique, but she always thinks that I want to fit in, which used to be the case. I used to like not fitting in lately. I used to really not like fitting in with my family, but I've learned to accept that I can fit in other ways. And here's how I go about doing that, right? So, I have almost nothing in common with my step-siblings, right? And this is gonna sound a little sus at first, but this is completely platonic. They're partners I have more in common with. When they come to these events, they have like no one to talk to but each other. They want to talk about car models, they want to talk about South Park, and the girls want nothing to do with that. But who's gonna be able to talk about that shit? Me. Maybe not about cars, but like, so I've kind of inputted myself into it's like the girls, it's like my dad, my stepmom, the girls, their partners, and me. Like, and so I'm like talking to them about my Pokemon card collection because they're really into collecting right now, and I said maybe I should bring my cards up this weekend to show them. I'm talking to them about fucking Fish Tank. Don't ask me what that is, but I'm talking to them about Fish Tank. One of them has like a bunch of monitors in his office, and he made like a side joke that was like, yeah, no, it's to watch Fish Tank, which is like, none of the girls know what they're talking about. They'll talk about like old Japanese car models, and I know a little bit about that because of Schlatt, so like I can talk about that. Sage Season 4 ended too soon. Fucking real, man. It's been nuts to watch it. Dude, I didn't know Airsoft Fatty was in the earliest seasons. I fucking love Airsoft Fatty. I had no idea he was in that. And I'm gonna go and I'm gonna tell them this weekend, like, so anyways, I'm gonna check for this because he's so, like, I want him like on a spiritual level in my brain. Like if I could just inject a little bit of Airsoft Fatty's personality into my veins, I would. I don't want him physically, I want him on like a spiritual personality level, right? Just that, to embody that for like a day, you know what I mean? But it's just, so I'm getting, because all of their birthdays are around August and mine's in July, this year I'm getting sat with them, which includes my father. My father's birthday is actually tomorrow. So I'm getting, as a spirit animal, exactly. So I'm getting sat with them in their birthdays, which is kind of cool. But I know that my stepmom does not like the fact that I'm a little bit closer with the partners, because it's not like it's related means sent in the Discord. Oh yeah. What did you pop in here? I paused my Fish Tank live to be here. This better be good. I'm saving that. Oh my god, I'm saving that to show them this weekend. Oh man, but that's the thing. Like I do still talk with my stepsisters and I interact with their kids a lot more now. So I'm not just like not talking to my family to talk to their boyfriends. That's not it. I can understand that it comes off that way, but like I'm not, and I'm being so for real. There's no flirting. There's no weirdness. I'm not like sitting next to them. They're not sitting next to me. We're just able to, I'm just someone else that isn't their partner that they're able to fucking talk to about this shit. Like maybe they'll talk to each other, yeah, but now they've got someone else. And, you know, they'll be like, yo, Allie, and I'll like fucking, I'll dap them up, and and most of them are cool with it, right? Like the one that's closest to my age, one time she sat with me and her partner, and we were talking about Call of Duty, and she joined in on the conversation for a little bit, just to be, I added some Shrek Super Slime OST. So she joined in on the conversation because me and her used to play the Left 4 Dead series together on the Xbox. But when we started talking about other games like Paladins and League, she exited the conversation, and at one point I looked at her and I'm like, oh, I'm sorry, and she goes, no, you're fine, like, I trust you. And most of them are, like, my older sister, who also has, like, her husband, 2 kids. I'll talk to him about, like, the Super Bowl and all of that. Completely nothing. Absolutely nothing at all. Like, and then the last one, he's, very publicly on the spectrum, but, like, in a, you know, in, like, the, you're autistic, but you're just neurodivergent. Like, the normal autism that you can be, right? Like, what's the word? Low on the spectrum? Or high on the spectrum? Which one is it when you're, like, when you're able to be, like, an active member of society? Whatever that is, that's him. No one else is on the spectrum in the family. Low support. Is it low when you're low on the spectrum? Isn't low bad? But anyways, he's, like, very, very publicly neurodivergent. And even though I'm not necessarily diagnosed as neurodivergent, there's definitely something in me. I've thought about that a little bit more as I've gone over. I don't think I'm autistic. I'll be honest with that. I really don't. It's never felt like me. ADHD, maybe. I can agree with that because I'm a lot more hyperactive. That's what's up, honestly, at my family gatherings. There's my sister, stepbrother, and who from a group and usually just play Frisbee. We all live fairly alternative lifestyles, and everyone else is strictly Milquest toast. He needs less support than someone else on the spectrum. Yeah. So would that be low on the spectrum? Is that what that would mean? Look at Banjo. He's gonna be like that all stream, I bet. But no, so because I'm also, like, dancing around that line, right? Or I'm boring normie, okay. He'd be low support. I've never heard the word low support, like the term low support before, though. I've heard low on the spectrum. I've heard high on the spectrum. I've heard, like, functioning. He's very functional. Like literally you wouldn't think he was neurotypical unless you are neurodivergent unless you talk to him. And so he's really comfortable talking to me, and the other guys are like the younger one, not like because my older sister, that's a husband, like that's a grown man. He's literally, I think he's becoming a policeman as well. But like so there's me, and then there's like my younger, my sibling, my age partner, and then like sibling not my age, but their partner is my age. And so the 3 of us will usually just talk about like old stoner movies. Like the last time I saw them, I said I was gonna watch the Rush Hour movies. Maybe I'll watch the first one tonight because I haven't seen them. We've talked about like Dude, Where's My Car? We've talked about different car models. We talked about the South Park RPGs. Functioning is the outdated term. You're getting canceled. I don't know, bro. I have some autistic people in my dad's side of the family that are not functioning whatsoever. So I don't know. Cancel me, I guess. I don't know. I didn't know that it was becoming low support. I guess functioning can be seen as like, yeah, all right, I'll change that. You're right. Low support. Okay, I appreciate that. Thank you. I didn't know that. Like, literally, I barely keep up with the whole gender thing. Like, Twitter hates bi people now, so cancel me for being bi too, I guess. But yeah, no, so it's we're all getting set together. Like, I'm sharing a birthday with all the guys now instead of, because then it's like all of the girls kind of sit their birthday together, but they can never sit me with them because I'm July. And the last birthday that we celebrate is in April. So, like, they can't really appropriately sit March and April with July. But all of the guys' birthdays are in August. So now I'm getting set with the guys. So now it's like, it's official. Call me a pick-me, but I'm literally one of the boys. Like, by definition, they need more support. They'd be considering high support. It used to be low functioning. Okay. If that's a new term, then I will try to keep up with that. Didn't know that was a new thing, though, but I thank you for the, for telling me. That's good, too, because I always say, don't be fucking afraid to call me out on shit if I'm saying something wrong and tell me. Because I'll do it. I will fix my attitude. August B-Day here too, and my nephew was born on the same day, same hour, which is wild. What the fuck? That's like that you've been cloned, because it's not reincarnation, because you're alive right now, right? So that's funny. But I'm looking forward to it. My stepsister texted me and was like, we were gonna do hockey cupcakes, but as soon as I heard you were coming, I made it like pink. And I'm like, okay, but put a few hockey sticks on there, because I'm not I'm not girly at all. Like, I mean, okay, maybe I am. Cause look at the fucking headphones, okay? So I guess I would be lying to say that I'm not girly, but compared to my step-siblings, I'm not even fucking close to them. I honestly, I won't for the sake of their privacy. But if I could get you a picture of, like, me and my family together, you guys would be like, oh, Starla. Yeah, you're definitely the black sheep. Like, oh, I'm not even a sheep, dog. In that family, they're sheeps, and I'm the fucking wolf in sheep's clothing, I guess. Probably in their eyes I am. They don't all like me, but that's fine, whatever. My plan is, and I'm gonna get you guys to help me with that. Hi live. Are we living and livin'? Are we hivin' and fivin'? Are we living and learning? I hope so. But, like, I need your help, and okay, I've talked about this before, but understand what I mean when I say I need to become the richest member of my family. Like, full stop. I need to make as much money. I need to make more money than them, off of this. Not because I'm trying to make this, like, my job, not because I'm money hungry, not because you guys are just dollar bills to me. Not fucking it. But you need to understand how fucking awesome it would be to be the richest member of my dad's side of the family looking like this. And they're all to make a statement. Yes, because, like, one of them used to help me with my math homework, and my stepmom will talk to me about it, and she'll be like, yeah, she used to love helping you. No, she fucking didn't. I remember so clearly her wanting nothing to do with that math homework because, like, you know, it was just fucking whatever. Now I have more math credits than her, but still, like, we never got along, ever. You know, I respect her as a person, but we never got along. We were two completely different person. Think of, like, the prep versus the nerd. It's about sending a message. You're fucking right. Isn't that from The Dark Knight? I've never seen that movie. I really should. But, like, it's about that. I need to, because I always say, like, oh, don't worry, I'll buy the house when I become the rich aunt. Why is my necklace flipping? I'm gonna become the rich aunt. That's what's gonna happen. It's flipping because I'm casting a fucking spell or something. It's about the Mets, baby. Go Mets. Like, it's about the statement I'm going to set when it happens. Can you fucking imagine? Okay, like, let me set the stage for you. This isn't gonna happen, but imagine if it did, right? Like, Starla becomes as big of a name as, like, Jakey, right? Or, like, Jack Sather, or, Internet Pit Stop. Like, I become that, right? Okay? I can buy a house now. Like, I have that money to buy a house, and I'm getting the support from, like, American viewers and viewers that aren't in Canada, which give me more money. Not that the Canadian money is bad, but, like, it is more than what they're giving, right? And it's the fucking scene from Breaking Bad where my stepmom and my dad sells their house, and I go and I walk up, and they're like, what are you doing here? And then I take the keys and I go, I bought the house. Imagine if I bought I've always had this, like, this fantasy of buying the next XQC. No, I want to be a good content creator. I've heard XQC is not a good person. At least not a good reactor, and I'm not really a reactor. God, if I ever go down the react... Okay, maybe. But, like, maybe if I ever do a podcast, I do react stuff. But if I ever actually just, like... No, you know what? If I ever go down the Schlatt route, where I don't fucking... Like, I go live for a little bit just to make more of that fucking react slop. Love you, Schlatt. Whatever. Fuck you. If I ever go down that barrel roll of, like, Instagram reaction reels that I take from my live streams that I only live stream, like, during the first 3 months of the year and then disappear off the face of the internet, just cancel me. I don't know, bring up some shit I said about XQC and then... Because I'm not gonna do that. Like, if I'm going to get successful, I'm gonna do it by being a good fucking person and not being scummy. Not that that's scummy, but, like, being a good... If you become big enough, there will come a moment where you can't make content fast enough. The brain juices need time to refill. Oh, maybe. Do you mean, like, you'll need to react to the funnies? No. I got... You... See, here's the thing, right? So everybody... that made content, like, that has made content, they probably tried making content on YouTube when they were like really, really young, okay? Like they tried, like Ted, for example, he was making like reaction videos and commentary videos when he was like 18, 19. I think he was even 17. I didn't do that. The kind of videos that I make now, I've never done before. I've never even tried. The only kind of videos that I tried to make was vlogs when I was like 16, 17, and I fucking hated making them. But I didn't, like, whatever I wanted to make before, I genuinely didn't think I had the time or the talent or the ability to make. The green screen things that you see now is what I've always wanted to do. And, like, I'm getting ideas for this Wind Waker video that is a lot more cinematic and a lot less just like me talking to the green screen. So like everything that I've been working on now, I have been thinking about for almost a decade. Every smartest XQC clip sent to stream chat, if you watch, can show it. Do you want me to show it on stream? Isn't this just tricking me to react to stuff? But this is the thing, like, why is the Melee intro playing? I didn't mute. I didn't mute my wallpaper, sorry. That scared the shit out of me. Yeah, sure, why not? But here's the thing, like, I've had these ideas ringing in my head for almost a decade now. Yeah, I'm 26. If I started, like, doing these stupid fucking vlogs when I was 16, 17, I only ever uploaded 2, and they're not available anymore. I don't even fucking know if the channel that they were on, like, is still even active. I think I deactivated it the other day. And so I've had a decade, pretty much a decade, to think of all of these ideas, to think of my Terraria video, to think of my Rando video, to think of my Wind Waker video, to think of my Final Fantasy 13 video. I knew I wanted to make a video on Dragon Age. I knew I wanted to make a video on some of my favorite shows, Once Upon a Time, Person of Interest, maybe the downfall of Lucifer. I'd love to make a video on the downfall of Steam Powered Giraffe, which is my favorite band. I'd love to make a video on, like, where the gaming industry started to take a fall and started to go from, like, the dungeons puzzles of Zelda to the yellow paint and God of War, like, where that downfall began, where people just can't use their brains anymore. Like, I've had a decade to come up with these ideas and to mull them over and to talk to people about them, like my friends, to replay these games, to make notes. Like, that's kind of because I never really tried to get this out anywhere in the world until now, and I'm still coming up with new ideas. I never fucking thought to make a video on Shrek 2 until I was working on my Terraria video and went, wouldn't it be fucking funny if my third video was on Shrek 2? That's literally what happened. That's literally what happened. I put in the Shrek joke, and I laughed at the part where Shrek's fucking beating up on the green guy, the fucking Merry Man, what's his name? Robin Hood. It's the part where I'm like, do you want to play the Puss in Boots game like 7 times in a row? And it's the part where Shrek's just bam, 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 fucking beating on Robin Hood. And every time I watch that video, I laugh. And it was that moment I was like, why don't I just fucking make a video on Shrek 2? That's also that. So, like, not only do I have this entire fucking list of videos that I've been wanting to make for a decade now, but I'm still coming up with new ideas while making the video that I'm working on. Like, now I have a reason in the next year or so to make a Majora's Mask video. I now have a way to talk about, like, Twilight Princess. I can talk about Skyward Sword. I can be one of the first fucking people ever to criticize Wind Waker and Breath of the Wild and all that. And it's exciting. So that's why I'm like, if I ever go down that route of, like, reacting and I'm posting the fucking reels, my god. That would be bad. That's not gonna happen until, like, even Jack's films didn't get to that point until, like, what? He's been on YouTube for almost, like, 20 years now? Didn't his channel just turn 18 or something like that? And think about that, like, Jack's Films was still fucking riding his ideas for years and years to come until he took the switch to, like, criticizing reactors. That only started happening, like, a year or two ago. That's kind of what I think is gonna happen to me. I think if I ever get to that point where I am doing that kind of content, it's going to be, like, when I'm in my 30s. and I'm not ready to let go of this as a career. That's another thing I've had to think about too, is like, you know, let's say that I do make it big and get to a point where I can like buy a house. Because that, like, first of all, if I get to the point where this can start paying, well, I just bumped the mic, where this can start completely paying my bills, that's gonna be fucking crazy. But hold on, I'm gonna put the video on in a second, I promise. But if I can get to a point where I'm big, I've made enough money to like start looking into purchasing a house, even if that means staying in Canada, because I don't like, I feel like it would take quite a bit of growth for me to think about moving to America. I don't really want to abandon my country just because I got a bit of money. If I can do something with my with whatever amount of weight I hold in the future to help Canada, it's like 10 seconds, to help Canada and not, you know, vote against it, like vote against a good bill and then move to Texas, like a certain Canadian or wherever the fuck they moved to. They voted against a really, a bill that would have helped our economy a little bit and then left the country. Houses will be $2 million in Canada by then. We had a break before. I don't know. Who knows? I just don't want to move. I don't know. I just feel I would need to know someone that I could like live with to move to Canada or to move to America, because I'm very anxious about being there with all of the fucking things that are being taken away. Like all the fucking women's rights and all of that, you know? I feel like I'd have to live with someone. I'd have to live with a guy. I'd have to probably live with, like, someone that I know I can feel safe with. That's why, I'm not saying they need to be my boyfriend or anything. My current roommate right now and I are not partners. But I just feel like I'd be safer doing that, you know? Okay, so where's this video? I would not want to live, and this is another thing, too. Is it, probably not Texas, no. Is it problematic to say I don't want to live by myself, too? Because, like, I don't know, I'm already I'm not introverted, but I'm already a very individual person, but I've got another human being that I live with. I can just go into his room and ask him to make me a grilled cheese. Like, I would have to make my own grilled cheese if I lived alone. House by yourself would be lonely. Well, yeah, that's the thing, too. You might be able to get some nice beachfront property if you move down to, like, Georgia or something. Some folks want to live alone, but others want to be social. Others want to have the support and assistance. Well, it's also just, he's dreaming. He's his feet twitching and all that. Oh, big stretch. Does he have litter on him? No, he doesn't. Okay, good. When the sea levels rise, living alone is for sure good character building, at least. I guess, I don't know. I feel like I would just not like that. I like the idea of, having people in the area. Okay, so, no. Let me turn the music off real quick. And I'm not here. Look, we did some fucking reacting the other day too, and now I'm doing it again. Last Sunday. This is usually Sunday stuff we do. Alright, so this is XQC's best reaction, I guess. Aw.
Cheeto.
Nothing could have prepared me for that. Nothing could have prepared me for that. What the fuck? Me too, man. Me too. Oh, that's so good. And how much money does he make a year? Because I bet I don't even fucking put a dent in that. That's crazy. XQC brain tried his best. Dude, sometimes that's all it takes. All you need to do is try your best and you will succeed. Holy fuck, Cheeto. Oh, me. And I was like, man, I was literally thinking I should probably say something because I'm just sitting here watching someone react to a video. That's why I was like, oh, that's a cat. And I was gonna say more. Oh my god. Ham? Oh, I totally missed that. Ham literally resubbed the other day to say, you'll eventually say something stupid, just remember to apologize and to try and stay informed. And today, Mrs. literally just educated me on saying low support instead of low, what was the other? I don't even remember what the other one was. That goes to show that I'm willing to change and grow as a person. I don't even fucking remember what the old saying was. I just remember low support and high support. Character development. Dude, that's crazy. I'm not even fucking with you. I do not remember what the olds. Don't even correct me. Don't even tell me. Don't even let me remember it. I'm like trying to, because I don't like not remembering things, but I think it's so funny that once you corrected me and I was like, okay, I'll take that in, I completely fucking forgot what the old saying was. That's crazy. He's genuinely disgusting too? Oh shit, okay. So yeah, don't turn into him. Got it. Got it. That's crazy. Alright. No, I don't see why I'd want to live by myself. I don't know. I don't, is that, I've heard that that's a really bad, like, that's a hot take, but what is this versus for? Super Ultra Combo 2023. What was that? What is it? The user joined Twitch's Super Ultra Combo? What does that mean? Look at all these badges you got. I'm just looking at Thigh Heavenly's badges. Also, hi Thigh. How's it going? I just like looking at people's badges. Founder? Apparently Live Hive founded me. That's not true. I founded myself. I can't believe people, you know what's so funny is it's like, oh my god, people's 3-month badges are finally coming in and I'm just getting this. I'm just getting the founder badge. I want to see mine. I mean, I love to see, like, first, the founder's badge is my sub icon, but that's not, it means I'm among the first 10 people. That's cool, that's awesome, but it's like, hey, 3 months, I get to start seeing the new badges, and it's not even the badge. It's okay. They'll start pouring it eventually. Okay. Sad I missed the founder badge. That's all good. Well, that means when you do hit the 3 months, if you do hit the 3 months, I'm not gonna say when as if I'm pressuring you, then I'll be able to see the silver, because that's neat. No, you're good. No, you're great. It's just funny how, no, I'm only saying it because I was hyping it up the other day. I was hyping it up last month where it's like, I'm gonna start seeing the silver ones, and then I just get the number, I just get first. It's like those YouTube, you know what's wild? I haven't gotten those YouTube comments yet. When I've uploaded my videos, I haven't seen anybody say first yet. I've only seen, like, oh my god, Starla uploaded. Like, is that a good thing or a bad thing? No, trust me, you're perfect just the way you are. I'm excited for when everyone has the badge, and then it's gonna look cool. Did I tell you guys I'm a little bit nervous about using that little star image? Because, I don't know, I don't think any of you are gonna get mad at me for saying this. I stole it from Canva. I used to use it as a trademark in my Canva PowerPoints for class. In fact, someone once tried to use it in one of theirs, and one of the teachers was like, that's Starla's thing. But I used that as like a trademark, and it was like my little guy. It was my little guy in my presentations that would always be at the beginning and at the end. Sometimes I'd throw him in at like the table of contents. Yeah, it's table of contents, right? And so I don't even know if you can still find that sticker on Canva because they have so many on there now, but I used to use it all the time. And so when I was making all of the stuff on Twitch, I had him like as a picture. And so I was like, yeah, I'll just throw him on there, right? And Twitch always has all this stuff, right? Rules are always so funky because it's like, is that a Garfield? No, it's Doug. It's the Mug. I almost got the golden one, but someone outbid me. But yeah, no, it's the bell pepper with the green. I really like it. I'm going all alternative, and then I've got this. What was I saying? But yeah, no, so Twitch always has all these rules, and I kind of like to be able to bend those rules and figure out, like, how they work, because Twitch is like, will DMCA your stuff, but then they just mute your audio, and then people are like, you can't watch shows on Twitch, and then, thank you, I love that bug, and then, like, someone can have a thing where, if you give them, like, 100 points, they have to watch 10 minutes of Yu-Gi-Oh! And they don't get flagged, and so it's like, Twitch says, you can't use that stuff, for, like, copyright, like, you have to own it, right? Like, that's why they have to confirm. Okay, Banjo, they have to, like, confirm your sub, like, your emotes to make sure that, like, you can use them. But look at how many of my fucking emotes that are just straight up not, like, one, like, the hearts from Zelda, you've got the fucking the boy from that thing, you've got the chicken from Zelda. I don't understand. I've got Snowvilliers saying base, I've got Saz. I just, like, is it that I can't use them to make money? Like, I can't put it on a shirt? At that point, I'd probably just have it drawn, right? So, like, it just doesn't make sense to me. Like, they confirm all of this stuff, and yet I get, like, big, bold letters, like, on Twitch that says, like, remember, da-da-da-da-da, you have to have, like, the copyright for this. It's just from fucking Canva. And then I recolored him to be, like, golden, and then to have the galaxy thing that's always in the back. Hi, TX. Yeah, I'm pretty alright. I got these pimples on this fucking face that won't go away. Dude, I'm telling you, I have had these pimples on my face for 2 months now. Let me see. Yes, I know it's my dad's birthday tomorrow. Hi, TX. I appreciate the compliment. So it's currently very ambiguous right now. Right now, large copyright holders aren't looking at emotes as a threat, so they either let it slide or ignore the fact that they exist. But I have them for, like, my sub emotes. I have them for, like, that's what I mean, you know? Like, it's just so, they have these rules, and they write them out so professionally, and it's like, hey, you will get strike, and then I put on an entire episode of Person of Interest, and nothing fucking happens. Takes Disney or something to figure out someone is making money from these, and then they enforce it. Okay, so it has to be, like, drastic is what I'm understanding. I guess they need it to sound all professional so that, like, they don't get in trouble. Okay, so where is, like, a good picture of me? That's not that side of my face. That's this side of my face. But even look at this picture. This picture is from, like, this picture's from June. And I still have that little dot on my face right there. Why the fuck isn't it not going? Like, what the fuck is... It's still there. I can feel it. I don't understand what the fuck is happening with my pimples. I don't even edit my pictures either. The only thing that I do is I apply certain color filters. But that's because my, the way that my camera takes pictures is not the fucking way that I look in real life. Like, the way that you guys are seeing me right now, this is how I fucking look. Like, my eyes are very, very, like, palish, but, like, they're mostly blue. You've got the blue, you've got the blue, you got the purple. You can see how white I am. You can see, like, the redness in my cheeks and all of that. But when I take a picture using my camera, I'm, like, warm. And I'm unsaturated, and I'm uncontrasted, and it looks terrible. And it makes no sense. I don't understand. Yeah, no, I'm looking at some of these pictures from back when I had my bob. Like in June. And I've had the same fucking pimples. And I don't understand it. Twitch has these rules to keep themselves from legal problems. That makes sense. It's kind of how technically streaming and making videos on games isn't supposed to be allowed, but game studios and publishers, except Nintendo, will let you slide for goodwill. Didn't Nintendo have to relax on that? Didn't they do a thing, like, during the Wii U era where they relaxed on that a little bit more, and then they just decided to say, never mind? Because I remember Nintendo was against you making anything, like, you couldn't even Let's Play their games without getting in trouble. And they changed that. Why is the music so quiet? There we go. Could barely hear the Fable music. I don't know. And that's the thing that makes me feel like I have ADHD sometimes, is because I've heard some people that have ADHD, they don't understand rules and they'll push them. They got public backlash, so they did relax on it. Okay, yeah, I remember that. And that is specifically an ADHD thing, is where they will, like, they have this plastic little rod, and it's like, don't break it, and they feel that they can bend it, and so in their heads, they're hearing don't break it, but they're not like registering it, and they'll go like, okay, well, what can I do that won't break it? Or like, how much can I do before it's close to breaking, and then I know what the limit is. And I've done that a lot in life. I've done that with my college attendance. My college attendance was like, lates don't count into your attendance percentage, but if you miss 5% of your classes, so if you're late, if you're absent for 5% of the semester, you get a warning letter. If you're 10% absent throughout the semester, you get a warning letter, and you get on attendance probation, which was just a lie. And then 15% is like your final warning, and if you're late, if you have 20% absence, you get expelled, and you have to like reply with like your reasons for being late as often as you were. And then if it's like a valid enough reason, like if you were having to go to doctor's appointments, or you had a kid or something like that, then they can bring you back into the program and continue off from where you started, right? But I fucking bent that, you know? I was late. I was at 5%, I was at 10%, I was at 15%, and then there's no way to check either if you're close to it. Like, you can't log on to fucking your college website and like look at your attendance. So I had to like guess and like kind of do a little bit of math. So after I got that 15% and got put on attendance probation, which is a fucking lie, that was just to scare you, I missed 2 more days, and then I didn't miss another day for the rest of the semester. And I didn't need to do that, but there was just something where I was like, okay, if I'm late 2 more times, and then it turns out if I was absent 1 more time, that would have been the 20%. You know? And I was, but like, after pushing that line, after like basically going to 18 or 19%, I didn't miss a single day. I was there every single day, and you want to know how fucked up my scheduling was? My scheduling made no fucking sense, okay? I'm gonna type this out to you guys, alright? We're gonna do a little thing here, because this makes no sense to me. Days. Alright, so, okay. Hello. Okay, wait, so, wait, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, okay? Why are you so big? Alright. Let's make this smaller. Okay. So, we got Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, okay? So Monday, we worked 1 p.m. to 7 p.m., okay? Right? Are you with me so far? 1 p.m. to 7 p.m., okay? Tuesday, 1 p.m. to 7 p.m., okay? Are you with me? Are you with me, all right? So Monday and Tuesday are the same time. So what do you think that Wednesday was going to be, right? We had to stay here for a certain amount of time because, like, at the last half of my college course, I did something called clinic, where I basically worked in the salon of the college as a job. And we had to work a certain amount of hours before we could graduate. So 1 to 7, 1 to 7. What do you think Wednesday would be? Just take, like, a guess. Anybody can guess. Because this is going to be very confusing. 1 to 7, no. 1 p.m. to 9 p.m. So, imagine you're a mother, okay, that has kids. So Monday to Tuesday, you wake up at the same time, you do the same things, you get your kids to school. You're probably not home by the time they're home, but you might be home in time to make dinner, okay? And you know, I don't know about you guys, I did eat dinner fairly late. Dinner time for me wasn't until about 8 p.m. And sometimes we'll be allowed out at 6 or 6:30 on Mondays and Tuesdays. So 7 p.m. is also kind of just, let me move this over. 7 p.m. is also 6 p.m. Okay? Right? Starting to make sense. But you get home at 6, 7 p.m., you make dinner, you go to bed. What the fuck are you supposed to do on Wednesday when you're not home until most people are out of work? And even at the earliest, we wouldn't be getting out until 8 p.m. So how the fuck is that gonna work? You're not getting home? And like a lot of the people that were in this college lived an hour away. So a lot of people aren't getting home until like 10 o'clock at night. I'm lucky enough where the college is literally a walk away. And I would usually take Ubers because I'm not fucking walking at 9 o'clock at night in the fucking city. I don't think so. By myself, I'm 5 feet tall. Anybody could snatch me up and put me on their shoulders like it's fucking, like you're my father at Canada today. It's not gonna fucking happen, alright? So, Monday and Tuesday, you're getting home at maybe 7, 8 o'clock. You're having to go to bed somewhat early. Let's say that maybe you don't have to get up all that early and you can get up at like 11, 12 p.m., right? So you're still getting about 12 hours. But Wednesday, you're not getting home until 10. How the fuck are you gonna have dinner? How are you gonna prepare for the next day? But fine, whatever. Because then when Thursday, we go right back to 1 p.m. to 7 p.m. And so it's like, oh, okay, you know what? Fine, we're back to the normal grace period. We're back to like the normal 1 to 7, and right? And sometimes we get out at 6 p.m. So sometimes, you know, you get a bit of a grace period where, yeah, you had to go to bed early, but now you get to go home early. And it's like, oh, okay. So again, here's the schedule, okay? We've got 1 p.m. to 6 or 7, and we've got 1 p.m. to 8 or 9. So on average, you're getting home from your job, essentially, because it was like a job. Like, we had a designated lunch, we got tips, we didn't get paid for our services, but that's because it was a learning experience, okay? So think about this, okay? Like, would you be able to handle a schedule like that, first of all? I'm very curious. If this was your schedule, and it was like a little over minimum wage, for those of you that aren't aware, minimum wage in Canada is like $17 an hour. So minimum wage plus tips, good tips, by the way, like usually $5, $10, maybe $20 bills. You're getting tips based on the service. Do you think you guys would be able to work the schedule? I'm very curious, because I did. Not getting paid. Easy? You think so? Okay, so here's the kicker, all right? Look at the schedule, and remember that this is a college. Maybe you have things that you need to do in the morning. Maybe you have kids that you need to get to school, or maybe you just need to get a good night's sleep, right? So here's the schedule. What do you think, what time do you think they wanted us to come in on a Friday? Really think about that. Look at how it is right now. I guarantee no one's gonna get what this, like, even the beginning of when you need to be here by. For a Friday. You are very close. It's 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. They've got us. They have us working. They have us working, like, getting there in the afternoon. We don't get to leave, and we're in a basement, right? So, like, the only time we see sunlight while we're working is if we go out to lunch or if we go out to have a smoke. I didn't fucking smoke. I didn't like leaving the call. I felt you're not necessarily even supposed to leave the mall when you go out, right? 2 to 10 p.m. when I was working at McDonald's. Also did overnights 10 p.m. to 6 a.m. God damn. And it's like, you're not technically supposed to leave the mall, because the college is in a mall. You're not supposed to leave the mall. So you can only really go outside to, like, step outside. So you only get a little bit of sunlight outside. So we spend, how long is that? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 to, like, what, 9-ish hours? I'm just guessing. In this basement, cutting hair and talking to people and cleaning and sorting out stuff and doing the blow dries, because I went to hair school. And we don't get home until it's like 10 o'clock at the latest. And then they need us to be awake less than 12 hours on a fucking Friday. did it. Look at this schedule for a second. 9 a.m.? How are you supposed to work an actual job that pays with that? Yeah, I bartended on lake cruise boats, and the schedule was like 11 a.m. to 12 p.m. usually. How long did you live with that schedule? So, this was just my clinic schedule. This, looking at this, was the easiest schedule because I only went from clinic from April of 2024 to October of 2024. So what? May, June, July, August, September, October, 6 months. 6 months of this, okay? We didn't get summers off because I did a fast-paced course. And here's the thing about fast-paced courses. It's 2 semesters, and you only stop when you legally have to. So this schedule was the easiest part. So this was my clinic schedule. Hold on. This was my clinic schedule. I'm gonna tell you what my school schedule was. So let me get this up again, because I like talking about college a lot. God, that's the scene number. Okay, so once again, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, okay? We got that back. Everybody knows these days. Everybody makes mistakes. Everybody has those days. Everybody knows what I'm talking about. Everybody gets that way, all right? So, this was my school schedule. School, meaning I'm learning, I'm getting graded, I'm doing tests, I'm studying, I'm handing out presentations, I'm doing group projects. It's college, right? It's school. So, I had what's called a fast-paced course. I was only in college for about 14 months. Meaning, I did not get summers off. In fact, I started in the summer. I started in August, the beginning of August. So I would have started college like today, 2 years ago. Yeah, 2 years ago, because it was in August of 2023. So we did not get summers off, but we did get a reading week, and we got Christmas. So I only ever got like 2 weeks off in 14 months. Okay? Another thing about a fast-paced course. Because of the changes the pandemic made, yeah, it sucks. Because of the changes the pandemic made, we had Zoom and we had in-class learning on the same day. So, from 8 a.m. to 12 p.m., I was in the college. I was in the college, in the basement, in the salon, doing whatever I needed to do that day. If we were in the cutting module, we were learning how to cut the hair. If we were in the wig module, we were learning to style wigs. We were learning to weave in strands to create like weaves, to create like extensions. If we were in the color I just forgot the word, module, we were learning about lightener. We were applying highlights to the hair. We were like putting lightener on our mannequins or like coloring each other's hair, right? 8 a.m. to 12 p.m. And you might be looking at that and you might be thinking, oh, okay, that's fine. And guess what? That's what it was for the entire week, okay? That is what it was. Oh, whoops. That is what it was for the entire week, right? 8 a.m. to 12 p.m. Not hard at all, right? Easy. What do you mean that your schedule before Starla was the hardest part when you had to deal with this? Oh, also, we didn't work Friday. So, Starla, what are you talking about? What do you mean that this was the hardest part? What do you mean that the schedule down here is way harder or way easier? I don't understand. Well, remember how I said that we have to be in the basement? Well, 12 p.m. isn't the end of the day. No, it is not, because let's say we're in the basement and it's the color module and we spend that day learning how to split the hair to either make baby lights or chunky highlights with our, like we take the hair and we part it like that and then we split it and then we put the thing on and do that shit and then roll it, right? To make highlights in our mannequins. That's not the end of the day because we have an hour to get home to be in Zoom at our desk from 1 p.m. to 8 p.m. Every single day. We have to be home from 1 p.m. to 8 p.m. to be on Zoom. I'll just do this. Yeah. And I did it. So, and remember, we have people's we had members of the college that were mothers. We had members of the college that lived 2 cities away. And yes, they were expected to be home. And like, factor in, don't even just factor in travel times. Factor in, we had to, we couldn't take our equipment home, usually, unless it was a weekend. So, we have to take out our mannequin heads. We had to take out our supplies. We had to take out the actual like stand to like be able to put the mannequins on, and the fact that like we have to be standing while working, right? So the stand has to be fucking big. The stand was almost as tall as me. The stand, I think, was literally up to here on me. So we had this stand that we have to take out of our lockers that we couldn't bring home. We were not allowed to bring them home unless it was Thursday, which made no fucking sense because they were like, well, you could use them to cheat during an exam. Why? What do you mean? What if I brought it home Thursday and I still have Thursday's class? Whatever. It was just their ruling. So factor in that you start the day with taking that out of your locker. You've had to drive to get here at 8 a.m. Might not be a big deal for some people to have to drive that early, but it's hard for some. So you have to be on the road. Oh, also, people that live hours away probably have to be on the road at 5 p.m., 5 a.m., 6 a.m., have to get here for 8. They have to log all of this stuff out of their locker that might be down the hallway, go into this room, and then do the stuff, and then we leave at 12 p.m. It doesn't, like, stop at, like, 11:30, and then we pack up and leave at 12 p.m. Class ends at 12 p.m. So already, it's like, you gotta clean up your stations, you gotta put them away. Sometimes you gotta go to the other side of the room to put your station away. You have to then leave, go to your locker, put the stand back in its bag, zip the bag up, put it back in the locker, put your mannequin heads in the locker, put everything else you had in the locker, close it, lock it up, walk up the stair, down the hall, up the stairs, and then out the mall, and now you're out to get to your car, right? If you want to get lunch, don't even fucking think about it unless you're as close as I am. All of that you need to do. And then, like, hi Torb, it's okay, I'm talking about college. Basically, I'm discussing my old college schedules. So, you get there at 8 a.m., you leave at 12 p.m., let's say it takes you about 15 minutes to put all of that stuff away, because it took me about 15 minutes. It's a lot, okay? Like, you know, I know I just summarized it in just a few minutes, but like, we're taking, like, if for color, you have to put away the lightener. You have to wash your bowls. You have to wash any clips that you used. You might have to wash out your mannequin if they were processing. And processing takes usually about 30 minutes. So if they're processing at 11:30, you're staying there until like 12:30 just to wash them, because you have to double shampoo them. So let's say you have to wash your mannequin. Well, then you have to blow dry your mannequin because it can't be wet when you leave it in the locker. Otherwise, you're going to need to wash it the next day, and then you've wasted 30 minutes in the morning anyways. So you wash your mannequin, you blow dry it, you wash all of your implements, you wash your brushes, you wash your combs, you wash your brush, like the brush that you use to apply the lightener. You have to put away all of the foils that you have to put them in the garbage. You have to take off your gloves and put them in a separate garbage. You then need to wipe your station, you need to wipe the mirrors, you need to wipe the counters, whoops, and then, no, don't start replay buffer. You need to then put the thing away, then you're going out into the hallway, so now you've spent, like, 15 minutes, maybe, washing all of your stuff, because you have to, you can't just leave it, valid, right? But then you gotta put it in your locker, and then you gotta walk up all of those stairs to head upstairs to actually leave the mall. So it's like 12:30 and you need to be at home in front of your computer or at least in front of a screen before 1 p.m. because you need to be in the Zoom lobby for 12:50. And like at one point we had a teacher that wouldn't let us in if we tried to log in at like 1:01. And so you like that's not even the worst of it, right? Cuz like this is a 12-hour day. Not factoring in when you wake up and like when you like go to bed, this is a more than a 12-hour day. Yes, we didn't have Fridays at this point, but I would 100% take this over this. Especially when you live in somewhere like Canada and we were doing in-person classes during the winter. So think about me having to go out there. I can walk, sure, but there's 3 feet of snow and I'm 5 feet tall. And I'm having to walk in that at 7 o'clock in the morning. You fucking wonder why I took an Uber. Yeah, think about the people that have to drive in that. We have black ice issues. People have to drive in that. People lived 2 hours away. Uphill both ways, literally. Like it was awful. It was a terrible way of doing it. And then to make matters worse, right? I'm fucking lucky. It's a 5 fucking minute not even like it countering in the fact that I have to wait for an Uber. I could leave my house at 12:50 and make it, I could leave my house at 7:50 and make it in on time, right? There was a bit of a grace period getting there in the morning. If you weren't ready until like 8:15, my teacher was pretty cool with it. So like the morning they gave you a little bit of slack, right? Technically class didn't start until 8:15 basically. And I was lucky enough that I could leave my house at 7:50 and like be there on time with an Uber and then leave the college at 12:15 and like have a second to like, I was lucky enough that when I got home, it was like 12:30. So I could just like take a seat in my living room and like put my bag down and take my shoes off and just sit on the couch for like 20 minutes, get myself a drink of Diet Coke or make myself a salad or get myself, Connor was fucking cool. Sometimes he'd have rice waiting for me so that I would have something to eat, right? Like, it was a lot. It was a fucking lot. And I was lucky enough to live as close, and there were a few other people that lived in this city that were also able to have a little bit of grace period. But over half the class lived as far as like 3 hours. Okay? And it's like, think about them, right? Obviously, they're in a good enough position where they can drive, right? But how the fuck are they gonna work with this? If they live 2-3 hours away, class ends an hour before Zoom class. How the fuck are they gonna get there on time? How is the college expecting them to do that? The answer is that they didn't. The college, when the courses first started, and this college has come a long way since I graduated, but when we were all first starting, we were only like the 3rd class working in this college. This college is very, very new. The amount of times I had the Uber drivers so fucking surprised that I was going to the mall to go to college, because it was literally built like during the pandemic. So we were one of the first, we were basically like a fucking test run for this college, right? Only the 3rd group to apply for this. So when the course first started, there was a lot of like figuring shit out, right? So a lot of the time people were late. People were late because they drove 3 fucking hours to get to class to begin with and then needed to drive 3 hours back. So a lot of people didn't fucking come into class until 2 p.m. And it was becoming an issue because if you were more than 30 minutes late, you had to be marked as absent, no fucking exceptions. And so a lot of people in the program that lived more than an hour away were at their 10% attendance mark before even the end of the year. From August to December, they got to their 10%. It took me from August to fucking February, at least, to reach 10%. And I live here. Like, and that was my choice. That was because I didn't fucking like going to college. Not because I had to take the drive, so they at least had an excuse. But they all got their fucking letters, and the college was like, okay, this is ridiculous. Why is over half the class already at 10%? What are the teachers doing wrong? And then the teachers are like, no. They've just told me, like, they're late because they have to fucking drive. Well, the college goes, that it's the student's responsibility to be able to make it to class on time. And so they were like, if you cannot, and this is what made me so mad, if you cannot, get home on time, your only choices to avoid expulsion is to either attend Zoom class at the college, and this isn't like your typical college, okay? It's inside a mall in the basement. The lunchroom, which is the only room that you could be in that wasn't the college itself, is about as big as my room is right now. And my room isn't very fucking big, okay? I should probably get my water for when Ham inevitably shows up and yells at me. But it's not a big fucking room. There's no giant cafeteria. There's no lounge room. There's no, like, there's a few bathrooms, and then it's all classrooms, and it's like a hallway. Smaller than a high school, smaller than an elementary school, smaller than your usual, like, cafeteria. Leaves a space at a mall, share it with other students. I'm telling you, like, it's a small fucking space. I'm tempted to tell you, like, what college it was. Maybe a little bit, like, more down the line. Like, my college is small. You know? For those that are really fucking curious, I follow my college on Instagram. So if you want to go look at my follower list just to get an idea of where I went and how small it really is, go ahead. Just don't dox me, please. But it's not a fucking big space. So they were telling, I think there was about... Hold on, let me count. So there was me, there was N, there was M, there was C, there was M again, there was C, there was B, there was F, there was Z, but they left, there was H, there was J, there was like 8 of us. I disabled my Instagram the other day. I've heard there's some issues going on with Instagram, but I don't know. A lot of the stuff I hear about Instagram is usually an American thing. So there's maybe like 7, 8 of us. I think there was more. Why do I remember them being more? No, there was 7. So there was about like 7, 8 of us. Over half of them don't live in this city. So over half of them were being late. So they were telling, in this small space, try to fucking fit 6 people in here, or like 5 people in here, okay? They were basically telling 5 older women, like older that have families, that they need to stay at the college, in the cafeteria, this fucking room, in the cafeteria, for the remaining 7 hours of the day, on a laptop or on their phone to attend college. No, they were not allowed to drive while attending Zoom class. No, they were not allowed to attend Zoom class without their camera off. They had to have a camera showing where they were and what they were doing, and they needed to be able to do work. But the college was like, so you're gonna need to either stay in the college for 7 more hours after staying in the college from 8 to 12, which is what, like 9, 10, 11, 12. So they've been in the college for 4 hours. They left their house at like 6, 7 a.m. They got to the college. They stayed here for 4 hours. Now they're being told to stay here for the remaining hours. That's 12 hours, right? Yeah, it is. So, like, they have to stay from 12 to 1, and then they have to attend class from 1 to 8, and then they can drive home. Some of these people lived 3 hours away, and they were told to sit on their ass, get their fucking phone screen up, have the fucking Zoom on here, and have a fucking laptop that I bet they all fucking have, right? Because it's just so easy to go out and buy a laptop. And attend class. Can you even imagine having to sit in the same fucking spot for 12 hours? And your home is 3 hours away. And the only other option was, if you don't want to be in the college, find a place to park and sit in your car. So, like, If they don't want to sit in the college, they can just be in their car. And they're not allowed to be driving home. They have to be attentive. And it's just... Oh my god, I don't understand. I really... It still makes me so mad. And I'm lucky enough where I didn't have to deal with that. I'm so lucky. Discard it. I'm gonna get rid of this now. I'm so lucky that I didn't have to deal with it. But yeah. 8 a.m. So the first part of it, and that was August of 2023. I'm lying. No, I'm not. August of 2023 to April of 2024, we had this one where 8 a.m. to 12 p.m. we have to be at the college, and then we have an hour to do whatever the fuck we need to do before we have to be on Zoom in front of a camera, either at home, in the car, or at the college from 8 p.m. from 1 p.m. to 8 p.m., which means if you had to stay at the college, you would leave your house at like 6, 7 a.m. and you would not be back until 10 p.m., only to have to be up again at 6 a.m. to repeat the process until Wednesday, until Thursday, and then Friday, Saturday, Sunday, you are doing whatever the fuck it is you want to do. So we dealt with that a lot fucking longer, and I did it. And it sucked. And then when that was done, that's when we had, yes, that's when we had this. We had the 6 p.m., or sorry, we had the 1 p.m. to 7, the 1 to 9, and the 9 to 5. You can, and like once it's 7, we can leave. We can go home. No more Zoom. No more working on projects. Even the fucking, like, the being on Zoom. Being on Zoom was class. And we didn't have, like, lectures and then study time. Sometimes we'd have to work on our projects. Sometimes we'd have to watch like this stupid fucking salon movie. Sometimes we'd have to do review questions that are going to be on the test. So it's not like Zoom class was like coming home and like having a breather and like not having to lock in. We still had to lock in. We still had to be attentive, and we still had to listen. We still had to be like available to type. We still had to like answer questions, put our hand up, still get chosen, still have to present stuff. So like factor in the fact that some people aren't getting home until 10 p.m. at the latest, maybe even 11. We had assignments that we needed to work on. We had group projects that we needed to discuss with each other. We had review questions that we needed to hand in less than a week away, or sometimes the night before we had to have in. Like sometimes it would be like Monday to Friday. It would be like Monday is review questions, Tuesday is the test. Wednesday is review questions, Thursday is the test. Monday is review questions, Tuesday is the tests. Sometimes it was like that. So, like, even though we didn't have a Friday with the class part of it, what are you really going to do Friday, Saturday, Sunday? You're probably going to be working on school. You're probably going to be doing review questions if it's not on, like, a Monday test, Wednesday test schedule. Sometimes it would be, like, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and then a test on Monday. Sometimes it would be Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and then a test on Wednesday, and then Thursday, and then another test on Monday. Like, it was just so fucking kerfuffled. During the class and like the actual learning portion of it, which is why I say that, like, when I say I miss college, I don't fucking miss that. Are you kidding me? No, I don't miss that. I miss clinic. I miss going in and working with people and learning. Like, I would rather die. And I did it. I had to do it for longer. So when April started, because it was like mid-April, and all of the class shit stopped, and it was just clinic. It was such a fucking sigh of relief. I hated shit like this. Oh, it was nuts. And like, remember, we didn't get summers off. Weekends were basically more working because of the whole Monday is review questions. Tuesday you hand in the review questions and then there's a test. Wednesday is the review questions. Thursday you hand in the review questions and there's a test. And some people aren't getting home until 10 o'clock. And some of these people are mothers, have to have their kids up and ready for school. A lot of them single mothers, I'll admit. I can't imagine. And no one, you know what's funny? The only really, what was pretty awful to circus into a travesty. Yeah, like, and I went to college in 2023, 2024, so COVID was like a fucking, oh my god, remember when we lost like 3 weeks of school? Like, it was kind of at that stage when I was in college, but we still had to do Zoom shit. And they were still following COVID protocol. It was nuts. It was absolutely nuts. And the only person that dropped out was a man. We had one guy with us, at least in our class, because the Zoom mixed like all of the college kids together. So while our city had our own classmates, in Zoom we'd get sat with like the Niagara classmates and the Kingston classmates and every other classmates, right? So we had one guy. I'm kind of afraid to tell you why he dropped out, but it is kind of dumb. But this one guy went with us throughout the entire first month, which was just learning skills. Like, it was just teaching us how to learn on Zoom. He showed up for the first day of lab, which is the first day of in-person. He got his stuff. He drove me home. And then he left the country. I'm not even fucking kidding you. He dropped out. And he left the country. And he ghosted everyone. Yes, he just left. Like, he was like, and he was even telling me during the drive home. Like, we were relatively, we were tight. He probably had a crush on me. I don't fucking know, but we were relatively tight. And he was telling me where he was from and that, like, he was starting to feel like the things that we were learning was kind of a joke. Like, he was opening up to me quite a bit, and sometimes he'd message me in the middle of class and be like, do you think that this is still like about hair? And I'd be like, well, we're not learning about hair yet. And I remember on the drive him being like, I don't think I'm gonna stick around. And I remember being like, oh, come on, it's like the first day of lab, right? I didn't mind him. He wasn't like a bad guy at all. He was a little bit like, he had some views for fucking sure, but he wasn't like a terrible human being or anything. He wasn't sketchy. He didn't like flirt with me. Like, it wasn't anything weird. We were just tight. We were just cool, right? I don't fucking get along with women for some reason. None of the women there like me until like the very end. But yeah, on the car ride, hi Skunga. Speaking of guy, hi Skunga. But on the ride back, I was like, come on, like, it's the first day. We're actually learning about hair now. Like, isn't that what you wanted to do? Didn't you want to learn about hair? And he was, he dropped me off and he said bye and like helped me get, Connor came out, helped me get my stuff, like, cause he didn't even, when they fucking gave us all of our stuff, when we had to pay $2,000, thank you Dad, we had to pay $2,000 to get our, like our mannequins, our brushes, our mannequin stand and everything. And in the listing that we got, it said that they were going to provide a suitcase that holds everything. Well, last second they charged us $100 more, and that was hard to explain to my dad why he randomly got charged $100 by the college one day. They charged us $100 more randomly, like before we started lab, and then when we had to get our stuff, they took away the fucking suitcases and they were just in a fucking cardboard box, an open cardboard box without handles. Just this big fucking, that we were just expected to, that's why he had to give me a ride, because I was like, I don't have a car, I don't drive. And so he was like, okay, put it in my fucking trunk, I'll drive you home. Like, he was cool. And so, like, the second day of lab, also, he was 4 hours. He was, like, the first day of lab was like a seminar thing, and he was late. No, he wasn't 4 hours late, he was 2 hours late, sorry. He was 2 hours late for the day, and so, like, Crystal, my instructor, already didn't like him because he was 2 hours late to the first day. But then the second day, he didn't show up. And the third day, he didn't show up. And then his name got taken off of the registry in our college website. Well, I asked, and he left the fucking country. No one could get a hold of him. You want to know how I found out he left the country? Because he texted me 3 months later. He texted me 3 months later telling me where he was and what he had done, what he tried to do. So I told the fucking college. I was like, yeah, no, he's reached out. But yeah, motherfucker left the country to go back home. And he didn't realize that was a bad thing. He was like, well, I paid for the course and I paid for the stuff. I'm allowed to just leave. That's not how that works, dog. Yeah, no, he left. He left the country. He went home. And he was like, I'm going to become a barber back at home. Then why the fuck why not just... I don't know. Because you don't... Okay, in most countries, you don't need a license to become a barber because you don't often need to work with chemicals. The license is what allows you to work with lightener and allows you to do color. Yes, could you technically just do color at home? Maybe, but it's kind of illegal. At least here in Canada. But you need a license to be a hairstylist because you can't be a hairstylist without working with chemicals. But you can be a barber without working with chemicals because guys aren't really out there looking to dye their hair and all that. Not in the barbering industry, right? So I guess he thought that he could just go into college to, like, say he went to college and then fucking dip after he got his material. And he didn't understand that that's college provided material and that you're expected to use it in college. It's in the fucking thing that we all signed. If you decide to, like, quit within the first 3 months of the course, you're allowed to do that without losing money, but you have to give all the stuff back, and they'll refund you. So, like, if you had to apply for OSAP, or you had to apply for, like, if you had to pay, or you paid the $2,000 to get your material, to get your equipment, and you quit between the first 3 months, you can quit for free, but you have to give the stuff back. And he didn't know that. He thought that he had paid the $2,000, and he would just get the money back because he'd stop going. It still doesn't make any sense in my head. I don't understand how you could sign up for college, give your information, apply for OSAP, get the confirmation, sign the documents, pay the $2,000, get your fucking head mannequin, and then move back home. Like, it's... And he was the only man. The only man. Wow, dog. And college. That's the college I fucking went to. Went to get some cereal. What did I miss? Oh my god. I just don't understand. I'm exhausted telling the story. Because it's just... Skunga, can you imagine for a second, okay? Skunga, I'm gonna give you, like, this is how wild it is, okay? So Skunga, not to put you on the spot, but you're from Mexico, correct? Okay? Kind of base though. Just to double check. I'm not putting you on the, okay, so like you're from a different country. Imagine you come to Canada, you apply for college, you apply for OSAP, you get confirmed. You don't have to pay any money. You get housing, you get benefits, you're in college, you're learning, they give you whatever equipment that you need, they give you the laptop. He got a car from the country. Our country gave him a car. He told me that when he drove me home. My fucking country gave him a car, and he still went home. I don't understand. So my country gives you a car. He gives you, they pay for your housing. They pay for you to come to college here. You pay for the material. You go on your first day. You fucking leave. He didn't even take the car. He just assumed that they would be like, oh, he's whatever, he went home, I guess we'll just take it all back. They were looking for him. They were looking for him. My god, I've put so much energy. I've heard the entire thing. He was like, oh my god, but like that's how wild it is. And my college had no idea what to do. My college had no idea what to do. And I didn't know. Like when I told them, I thought they knew. Because I think, like, the teacher made a comment that was like, yeah, the only guy that was with us left. And I went, yeah, he went home. And they went, what do you mean that he went home? You know where he is? And I was like, yeah, he texted me a couple months ago saying that he moved home with the stuff. And I never heard what happened after that, but I've never seen teachers look at each other and go, like, hope he maxed out some credit cards before he left. God damn. They gave me stuff for free. Maybe I should take it all home and not go to school. But he had to pay for some of it. Like, it was $2,110, or sorry, $2,100, $2,100, more, about as, like, more than the fucking bits I have right now. $2,100 out of pocket to pay for the brushes, to pay for the bowls, to pay for the mannequins, the stand, the fucking cardboard box that costed $100 extra for some reason. He paid for that out of pocket. And like I said before, there was a thing in the college where it was like, hey, we understand if you go through this and realize it's not your thing. So if you want to drop out of the program within the first 3 months, so August, September, October, if you want to drop out of the course in the next 3 months, we won't charge you. You can drop out of OSAP, you can drop out, you'll get whatever money back, but you have to return the stuff. You have to sign the papers, you have to admit that you dropped out in case you try to come back and be like, hey, this is where I was, put me back. And you have to give the stuff back, you have to give the box back. You have to pack everything back up and give it back to the college and you'll get refunded. But he just left. What was the reason he left? Because he didn't want to do it and he thought he could. And he didn't give anything back. He thought that he could. He thought that it was like, well, I paid with OSAP, and I paid for the stuff, and I want to be a barber in my home country. He didn't understand that it's still like you're getting it because of the college. Sure, maybe you could argue where it's like, yeah, but he paid $2,000 out of pocket for it, so it's technically his. Yeah, sure. And I'm sure if he was just like, I don't want to give it back, the school would have been like, okay, but you're not getting your refund. But like, that was just what they offered. It was so you didn't waste $200. It was literally there so that students that were like, reaching October and realized, okay, this is too much for me, because by then we're going through the 8 p.m. or 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. process. We're going to class at 8 o'clock in the morning. We're heading home at 12 p.m. to be in Zoom for 1 p.m. to then be in our fucking chairs, sat until 8 p.m., okay? So at that point, like, if 3 months have gone by in the schedule and you're now realizing, okay, this isn't something that I can do, this rule was put in place so that people could get their money back, right? Like, obviously the college is going to want their shit back, especially since at this point you wouldn't have really used any of it. It would have just been like learning about, like, what, in September we were just learning about what the different combs do and what the different brushes do, and we were maybe brushing our mannequins, maybe washing them and blow drying them. Nothing that would actually damage the hair. We didn't start working with cutting until the end of October. But even if you had cut your mannequin's hair, they were still fucking willing to give you the refund as long as you returned it, because the college could have used those mannequins, right? So the rule was literally put in place so that if you as a student are reaching the end of October and you decide that you don't want to continue through the program, you can get all your fucking money back. But he went through all of August, got to the beginning of September, was 2 hours late to the first day, drove me home, and then went home himself. And the college only found out 3 months later because of me. Oh my god. I have hair in my mouth. I don't even know how that happened. I don't understand how you can think that way. They should have given you something. I don't know. Like, it was just when I heard, like, and they told me on the car ride home that the car was given to them by the country because they were here on a student's visa. And then they said, lmao? Bye? I still don't understand it to this day. I love how I've just been fucking venting about my college for like an hour and a half. I'm sorry, guys. We were supposed to play we're still gonna play Final Fantasy 13, but I wasn't gonna go as long today because I have to pack for my dad's and I have to have a shower and everything. Oh my god, but just, the ultimate Irish goodbye. I did. I tried to be like, hey, because he admitted to me in the fucking car. He was like, yeah, you know what? I just, you know, I don't think I'm gonna stay. I don't think I'm gonna stay in the program. And because we were tight, I was like, hey, man, like, maybe we could do some stuff together, you know? Like, you should try and stay at least for, you know, like, because I even told him, you can stay until October and then, like, you can drop out without any issues. Maybe he heard me saying, you can drop out without any issues that made him, like, just leave. But when I said drop out, I didn't mean go back to your home country. I meant, like, without any issues. There's a huge fucking difference between going into college and being like, hey, I don't think I can fucking do this, versus packing up your fucking belongings and going home. You have to let people know what you're doing. You have to let the country know what you're doing. You can't just leave. I don't even fucking know how he got home. I thought the fucking, and he didn't take the car. He didn't take the car. The car was just in his driveway. He couldn't take the car because then they would have fucking known. The car was for his time in Canada. Oh my God, I wish I had alcohol in this. Like, Christ. I might need to refill this. Like, oh my God. Look at my cat, like, sleeping soundly in the back while I'm freaking out. Oh yeah, it's Doug's Mug Mug. I don't know if it's available in stores, but if it is, go buy it. If it's not, I bought all of them. I didn't buy all of them, I'm lying. But, yeah, no, it's cool. And it's funny, because I'm dressed like all alternative skunga. Did you see my shirt? I am wearing, okay, I'm wearing my Chuckle shirt. And just to confirm, this is funny to me. It's, let me get back in here. Just to confirm, this shirt is a size small, okay? You can see the S. It's a size small. It's my Chuckle sandwich shirt. No, it says Chuckle. But because I am 5 feet tall, I'm very tiny. It covers my, I have shorts on, but it like goes down to my thighs. So it just, man. Yeah, it's this Chuckle Dungeon, because they did a Chuckle Dungeon thing. I didn't know that they had done a Chuckle Dungeon before that. I thought that was their first one. I should watch the other one. But if Tucker's not in it, then I don't care. Oversized shirts are very comfy, but it's not supposed to be oversized. It's a small. It was their smallest size. Man, oh man. But yeah, no, that's my college experience. Our schedule was fucked. Management was fucked, and the only person that dropped out was a man who moved back to his country, and he's still there. The last time I texted him, or the last time I messaged him, was like a little while after I had graduated, and he was like, you haven't messaged me. And I'm like, well, I mean, you don't live here anymore. I don't really know. And you dropped out, and I'm about to graduate. I don't really know what we could talk about, you know? Is that rude of me? I don't know, but like at that point, he had just fucking left. He just left the country, didn't tell me until 3 months later, and then it was like, the college got me in trouble, and I'm like, that sucks. Maybe you shouldn't have fucking left the college. I didn't say that, but like, it was very much, well, I'm about to graduate, you know? Like, I've been busy, and then that was the end of the conversation. You know, it makes no sense in my head. But you know what? I loved my instructor, Crystal. I've always said that if I could get, like, my remaining hours working with her, I would. If I get rich enough, hey, remember when I said, make me the richest member of my family? If I do that, I can hire her as my personal stylist. That'd be cool, right? Wouldn't that be cool? Is that slavery? No, because I'm paying her. I asked her when I was graduating, like, could I hire you? Could I be like could I come in and be a test client? Because sometimes Crystal would invite in clients, and she would do a certain hairstyle on them or a certain haircut to teach us about certain haircuts. Like, she had a lot of clients come in to do short haircuts and bobs. And so I was like, could I ever come in and get a cut from you? And she went, oh, Allie, I don't want to tell you how much I charge. And I was like, oh, come on, like, give me a number. And she's like, no, Allie, I really can't tell you how much I charge. and it was like, I was on disability at the time, so she knew I didn't have money to spend like that, you know. Still don't, to be honest. But can you imagine if I did? Can you imagine if like you guys hyped me up, you know, put me in those self-promotion Discord channels enough, hyped me up in your Facebook comments, and I can go back there. I can be like, Crystal, give me your prices, and I'll hire you to cut my hair. That, especially if she had retired. I don't know. That's funny. Oh, I should probably make that, huh? The Patreon thing. Should I do that? What the fuck is grab tap? I don't even want to fucking look at that. That would be in chatbot. So many chatbot things I have to do. Add a new command. Patreon. I hate doing these. But I can't, I don't have money to give you guys, so I can't make my mods do it for me. I gotta go to my Patreon. Patreon was honestly a good idea. I'm glad that I did it. I just hope that I can get stuff out in a timely manner. People seem to have liked the Patreon, the outtakes. That was fun to edit. Okay, what do I do here? This link to clipboard. Thanks for your interest. Here's Starla's very own Patreon. And then that's not own, that's ono. There we go, Patreon. There, well, I should probably like edit that to make sure it's respond. Yeah, there we go. Okay, that works now. Exclamation point Patreon, exclamation point video, exclamation point throne, exclamation point YouTube, exclamation point Discord. Fuck you. In the nice way, not in the rude way. Alright, not in that way. We're gonna play some Final Fantasy now. Copy paste that. What's CMD? What's CMD mean? The rest of us only mod. Do you want to be a Discord, Twitch mod too? CMD to add a command? But I can just do that in Stream Elements. Can you add a command in... No. Wait, no. I think you could do it using chat. Nothing happens when I type that. I don't know. Well, I did it through Stream Elements because I know how that works. Okay. We're gonna switch to some Final Fantasy because now I've expelled all my energy. Actually, before I do that, I'm going to go refill my water for when Tam inevitably comes in here and yells at me. And I'm also going to refill my Diet Coke because I'm basically already out and I need the boost. Yeah, okay. Alright, so you guys can talk about how fucking stupid and crazy my college was. While you here, I'll move the camera so you guys can see the cats. How's that? There we go. Nice boys. Hey, you sleeping? You know, cute? I'm sorry, I'm waking you up, aren't I? Alright, be right back. Filling water and Diet Coke. Don't yell at each other. Or do, I don't know. closer. Starla's College was wild, isn't it? Yeah. So fucking... It's crazy how you think you... It's crazy how you think you fucking... You got a normal college and then they say, stay at the college for 12 hours, eh? And you're like, what the fuck? What do you mean you want me to stay at the college for 12 hours? I got fucking shit to do. You want me to stay in and sit in front of a laptop and you want me to fucking... Starla gone? Oh, hi, Bite. What's going on? Bytes number 3? Bits leader 3? Let's go. 50 bits? That's kind of cool. Am I able to, like, show you guys? Every time I look at these, it just yells at me. Like, it shows me, like, the bit thing, and then it'll yell at me to, like, gift a... If I gift a sub, am I gonna be at the top of the gifting thing? Oh, man, that's kind of funny. And then the clip thing. All good, all good. All right, hi, what's going on? Oh, Skunga's heading out. All right, yeah, see ya, Skunga. I hope you have a great rest of your day. Thanks for being here with my mad fucking ramblings. Guys, can you not start fighting, please? Because everyone's gonna think I'm a bad cat owner. Hey. Let's not do that, please. I'm not pulling his tail, I'm just patting him. Can you not fight? I disabled that part of chat, so I don't see it no more. Dude, Thigh does not fucking care who's the top. Me too, man. Me too. Okay. Let's get this a-going. Close Discord. Alright, there we go. Hello, launcher? Are you gonna work for me? There you go. I want to see chat more. Valid, valid. I'm glad that chat's schmoving. I appreciate it. Oh, there we go. Guys. Hey. Fable, come here. Come here, Fable. Come see Fable. Come here. Come here. He'll come over. Hold on. Okay, wait. Now I gotta do this. No, I don't care. Give me the thing here. Okay. We back. Oh, there's a little cutoff point. Why is that cut off? There we go. Okay, I gotta make sure my thing's plugged in too. Oh, there's Twilight. Hi, Twilight! Okay, now that you're all in here, I'm worried that you guys are gonna start causing problems. Because they start fighting, and they're very vocal, and I don't want y'all to think that, like, my cats hate each other. Cheeto. Yes. Hello? There we go. Alright, there's nothing I can do much about my mouse. You know what I should be doing? Oh, fuck, here we go. As they flee with no particular destination in mind, Saz and Vanille spot warships passing overhead. The military craft appear to be flying in the direction of Palo, Lightning and Hope were heading towards that city. Could their army have found them? Though Zaz is worried of its former companion safety, he knows that in order to rescue them for the same truth should have been suicide. Still, they can't just walk away, can they? Sensing Saz's uncertainties, Vanille swiftly agrees that there isn't much they can do and suggests they run, reasoning it would be best to put as much distance between themselves and the army as possible. She suggests heading in the opposite direction to the city of Nautilus. And so Vanille skips off throughout the dappled shade of the sunlit waterscape, only too eager to put danger behind them once more. Okay. Wonderful, wonderful. Enter. No, because they're rude and they'll fight each other. I'm wondering if I should be making separate saves. I should be making separate saves around the area. Why is it so laggy? You good, Saz? That was pretty good. Thank you. I've read this. Yeah, I think I should be making separate saves. And then that way, when I'm making my video, I can access the areas and take pictures. So... Which is fine, because I can play through the first couple chapters really fast. I just recently, like, cleared my memory, so I don't know why it's doing that. I guess I'm leveling medic? Didn't necessarily mean to. Oh, Asuna and Kira is actually really good, so... That might be a little loud? No, I think it's fine. I think it's fine. There we go. Alright, so you got that. What about Saboteur? What do you got here? Poison, Quake... Do you have anything new for Ravager? Or Aurora, Thunder, Overwhelm? I think I should get that. I don't know if I will with the CP usage, but I should try. Oh, maybe? Nice. Okay, good. And Overwhelm. That's good as well. Alright, excellent. Now, if you like this song that's in the background right now, prepare to fucking hate it by the end. I love this song, but this song is also Sarah's song. And so you're gonna like like you're gonna hear that a fucking lot. So I hope you don't like the song too much because you're gonna hate it by the end of the day. Or maybe you won't, I don't know. But I get sick of it when I play the game. Just the way that it's so, like, cheery when usually the song is supposed to be tugging at your heartstrings a little bit. That's kind of it. Okay, black belt. Yeah, no, I still want you to have that. You can have the silver bangle and the magician's mark, because I'm not playing as you. Actually, I can probably give you the silver bangle now. I'll give you that one. I can give you the silver bangle now because I'm playing as you. So I don't have to worry too much about what you're doing. It's all running now, running well now, right? I think it is. This is gonna be Rab Sin. This is Med Rav, I think. Ravcom? No, I'll do Med Rav. Rav, Sab, Rav, Med, Sin. Excellent. And I can do a lot of upgrading too. Edged carbine? That I gotta sell that. Might as well, right? Oh, we got creature comforts. That's good. That means I can buy some stuff to do some upgrading. Okay. Get rid of that. I'll get rid of those. Yeah, now that I'm upgrading, I have no reason to keep these. Casts Veil functions once per battle. I don't ever use these. Nice fucking voice crack, asshole. Yeah, turbojet. Damn. Okay. Yeah, I'm not going for achievements. So if you just freaked out when I sold that weapon, not going for achievements. Let's read all these descriptions because all the shops have descriptions. Reliable service from a name you can trust. At Unicorn Mart, your health matters is our business. Your health is our business. Our expert pharmacists are standing by day and night to send you whatever you need, wherever you need it. If history has taught us anything, it's that everyone dies eventually. But at Up in Arms, we help you ensure your enemies do so as soon as possible. Okay, sounds good enough. From classic pieces to cutting-edge upgrades, we've got it all. Edged weapons and up-in firearms gun selections fully Sanctum approved. Okay, nice. City life getting you down? Answer the call of the wild. With B&W gear to protect you, a trek through the lowlands is a walk in the park. I've always liked reading these because it's just cool to like know more about that. Why not leave the hustle and bustle behind and return to nature? It could be just the vacation your soul needs. An enchanting charm to protect that special someone. Heirloom quality luxuries steeped in the powers of antiquity. All accessories legally crafted and certified, free of lassie magics. But, like, they're literally... Oh, okay, I can buy them here. Cool. If it bleeds, you can kill it. If you can kill it, we most likely carry it. Freshly harvested scientific specimens, brush meat, and organic materials. I love that that line's there. When you can't wait for nature to take its course, set course for creature comforts. You're probably the only person who reads those, but that's because I'm a fucking fan of this game. I love Final Fantasy XIII. Why would you not want to become familiar with every single aspects of your favorite game, you know? Well, then there you go. I'm also giving you new information. Hello, computer? Yes? Okay. Scrap parts. You name them. We got them. Noob manuals not included. With bargains like these, shops IRL are no match for Lenora's. Calling me a noob. That's crazy. Also, noob being spelt with 2 zeros instead of 2 O's. That's kind of funny. Okay. I am leveling up the Pearl Wing staff quite a bit. Throw some chipped fangs at that. The multi-tail, the leather, the fragrant. Oh, that's too much. Let's do 5. I'll do all of them. 2 times. Okay, and then I can literally... Boom. Now we're at 7. Throw in the Wicked Fangs. get me to 2 times, and then... boom. Get that to 8. And then 9. And we're really close to 10. 7. 2 times. We're not gonna... yeah, I can only get the... okay, so I can go buy stuff. Epic noob. Oh, that's a cute little pose that you're doing. I've never seen you. She's so pretty. She's cute. I like Vanille's design so much. I want to cosplay her so bad. I want to cosplay her so bad. Oh my god. I would die. So we gotta go to Lenore's garage, and we're gonna buy some of this. We'll buy 5. Chase the eyes of light. Soar beyond. I know this song way too fucking much. That. Okay, now we're at 10. Saz. What do you mean he's only at level 1? Did I sell the wrong guns? Okay, not a problem. That's what creature comforts are for. We are going to do sturdy bones. We are going to buy 40. I didn't realize you could sell... has he had those equipped the whole time? It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I didn't realize I was upgrading the wrong guns last time. It's fine. Okay, weapons. Deneb Duelers. Sturdy bones. Take 15. Take 5. Okay. Guess that's a 3. Take 5 more. I need more film. Buy 5. No, not yet. Upgrade, weapons. Fucking all of them. Okay, that gets me to 6. And then let's just bump that up to... okay, there we go. I could literally... that I need something else, right? Yeah, not Millerite. Okay. I could literally buy more sturdy bones and get that up to the next one, so I'm gonna do that real quick, and then we'll go. This is something that people don't really talk about when they play this game. Let's just get 20. Is the upgrading system. I feel like people that talk about this game gloss over it. And I like it when something like this is in a game. Personally. Let's just do 5. So that way it's at 7 and it goes to 2 times. Okay. So now that's at 2 times. That's at 8. That's at 7. We're at 10. That's quite a bit. That's pretty decent. But even some of the games that I don't really like, enjoy playing all that much, like Dragon Age Inquisition, for example, I like it, but I don't really always enjoy playing it. The upgrade system kind of makes me, like, relax on it a little bit. I really enjoy the upgrade system. I don't think you guys are going to be that much of an issue, so I'm not going to... Look at these little tomato guys. Damn, you guys are massive. Hello.
No daydreaming now.
What the? Flandragora. Flandragora. Damn. You're smacking him. Ow, you're smacking me. Fuck you. Wait, so he did have the right gun. Yeah, he has the right guns on him now, but I was upgrading the wrong... Was I not upgrading him, yes, on Tuesday? I could have sworn I was. Oh, combat's gonna be a little bit slower now that we're playing as Vanille. It's all good though. This area isn't as hard as Vile Peaks was. There we go. I probably could have given him some buffs, but okay, yeah, I could give him some buffs. Just to make things go by a little faster. 800 HP, that's crazy. I don't think I need the map for this area, but I might pop it up occasionally.
All this dampness is damp.
Says, what the fuck does that mean? I don't understand. What? Fork found in kitchen. All this dampness is damp. Write that down. Oh, these fuckers. I hate these things. I hate these things. Did you guys get that? All this dampness is damp. That's what he said. Now what is this thing? I'm good. Oh, these guys aren't all that strong. Oh, he put like thunder on our weapons. That's kind of cool. Oh, fuck! Saz doesn't even fucking need my help. He's sick. Alright.
Well, I guess this is better than homicidal scorpion robots and mountains of trash.
It absolutely is better. Where are you going? Oh, did you find shit? Thanks, Saz. Oh, God. Alright. Oh, we got the preemptive on him? What do you mean? What do you mean we got the preemptive on him? I don't know how I agree. I don't know if I agree with that, but okay. That's kind of funny. I could have sworn they were literally attacking us. Oh wow, you guys get the stagger up fast, huh? Careful, buddy. Literally, I'm not even fucking with you. I almost called him daddy. I was like, I don't know. Well, he always says you should see your daddy now. So I was like, I was literally.
No, this place would make a nice picnic spot.
Yeah.
It's all the uninvited guests.
Yeah, I guess. Oh my god, like I don't know what the hell was wrong with me there. Alright, mysterious fluid. So it seems when we're playing as Saz and Vanille, we get the monster materials. Look at this low poly. Well, it's not too low poly. That's very 2009, personally. But besides, like, the little details that you look at, this game is beautiful. Sorry, Vanille, I'm not trying to... Like, look at the sun moving along. Is the sun even, like, moving in the sky at all? This is the kind of shit that you'd see in Canada. Alright, we're going this way. That's funny. I can't believe I almost did that. Yeah, these guys aren't bad. Yeah, that's... Okay, so he was probably growing when I got him. That's funny.
You're gonna regret this.
Vanille!
Boom.
Atta girl.
Okay, so what are you gonna do
Go
now?
girl.
I like the compliment.
Thanks, Dad.
I just love them. I just like they're talking to each other in combat. How can you play this game and like get bored? There you go, girl. Thanks, Saz. Like it's so. They're so cute. They're so cute. Makes me mad that people don't like this game. They're so cute.
Where's the weed killer when you need it?
I have no idea, bro. I have no idea. Hey, nice tunnel. Oh, there's more of these guys.
Just a little quiet. For all we know, they can...
Okay, I can't hear you, buddy. We're in combat. I didn't mean to do that.
Thanks, Dad.
No, put it on yourself.
Bye-bye.
There we go. And now he's just gonna kill them. Oop. Okay, there we go.
I'm tougher than you thought, huh?
taking a little too much time to take these guys out. Okay, you're just one, so I can just do this. Can I double cast this? Maybe. Well, he didn't see me, so yeah, this will be over fairly quickly. Alright. There we go. Yeah, Saz's magic is really good. Ow. There we go. One thing that I think is really cool too is they're firing magic out of their brands.
Don't you go blaming it on me when you wander off and get lost.
I'm not gonna get lost. As I open up the map. Yeah, no, they're firing it out of their brands. That's why Saz is like bunching up, because he's firing it out of his chest. Keep an eye on him. Or even just me, how I kind of have to turn to the side of where my brand is. My brand is on my left side, so I have to turn that way. He's kind of spreading out. Can you buff yourself now, please? Okay. But whenever he casts Ruin, see how he's kind of going out with it? It's because he's firing it out of his brand, out of his chest. I always thought that was a cool detail. I wonder how that feels, to have it so close to your chest like that. Because, like, magic is expelling out of you.
Old man still got it.
Oh, we got a treasure chest and we got a save point. I can't wait for the second game soundtrack, man. Belladonna wand. How's that look? Am I allowed to look at? I don't even think I can look at how it looks. I'll just sell it. The weapon was once used to tame wild animals. Bye. That's a really expensive wand. Do I have how many potions do I have? I have 9. Okay, I'm gonna refill up on that. There we go. And now I'm gonna buy more sturdy bones! We're gonna get 15 more. And then we're gonna buy more of the film. We're gonna get 20. Upgrade more gear. Put this up to 10. Alright, holy fuck. Let's use 10. Nice! There we go! Excellent, excellent. Okay, so you're at 10, I'm at 10. What can we do with our accessories here? Let's level up the Magician's Mark. 20. There we go. Bring this up to 10. And there we go. 50, 52! Fucking Jesus Christ, Saz! Your magic's gonna be insane, dog! I want to power up the wristband, too, a little bit if we can. There we go. Get it to 2 times. That's probably a good idea. And then that way we can really bump that up for when we get snow back. Sun Dappled Flight. What the fuck does that mean? What the fuck is happening to the game? Sun Dappled Flight. S-Flar TTL 380. That's, I'm gonna make a new save just in case. It's still S-Flar. I hope I don't... I'm saving, right? Very interesting. Hello. I don't need... Oh, right. I have to do my Crystarium here. Yeah, that was very strange, eh? Let's hope that doesn't mean my save is getting corrupted. Oh, fuck. I missed Fyra. I feel like it wouldn't let me save if it was being corrupted, right? 233 magic is crazy. Jesus Christ, Saz, you're a better Ravager than I am right now. Oh, it's these guys. It's the penguins. What's going on, dog?
You're gonna regret this.
The gremlins. Damn. Weak little guys. Oh, they're not very weak, actually.
Way to go.
Ow. Yeah, we're killing them fairly quick. There we go. See? Don't overwrite them for now, just in case. But even when I make a new one... It's a little nervous. Alright, I suppose we'll just have to see what happens, right? Yeah, no, I can just... They don't really have anything big. Did I just get a preemptive on that? Oh my god. That's not a lot of damage. All of a sudden, he's not doing that much. It's all good. Saz. Okay, he's got it. Just wanted him to hold on to the stagger there. Yeah, I don't really know what else I can do besides overwrite them, because they're all doing the same thing. I guess we'll see what happens when we get to a new part of the chapter. But I have two, just in case. Hello. I didn't preemptive you, apparently. There we go. Okay. Almost staggered. I like the heart on top of this little weapon. I feel like I'd be more likely to want to try and make that weapon instead of her original, because her original is very complicated. Although her original is just a couple tubes. What are you talking about, Sass? Hello. I'm going to sab these guys. No? Resisting my D-shell, huh? Oh, there we go. Wrong one! What are you doing? Hit the staggered one. There we go. Okay. So that's, I think, that's literally the meta, isn't it? To kill them fast. This one's probably gonna die before he's even staggered. Oh, almost. There we go. Okay. Yeah, I'm hoping that that's just a text error, because that is something that happens sometimes with these old Xbox games. That happens with Brutal Legend on the Steam version too. Procyons. There we go. Where'd you go, dog? Where the fuck are you? Saz! You shouldn't have run off! Okay, we're on the right one. Hello. Just kill them quickly, right? There we go. See, combat can be fast even if you don't have haste. Saz does like eventually get haste, which makes combat a lot more fluid, but it's fine that he doesn't immediately have it. I can handle.
You're gonna regret this.
Oh, they do a lot of damage. Oh damn, the only thing I don't like is that he can sometimes attack the wrong person.
Way to go, Saz.
I'm wondering if I should just auto to thunder when I fight those guys. But I feel like it takes the same amount of time anyways. Hello, chest. Excellent. Another doctor's code. That's actually pretty good. Now when I go back to lightning, I can probably give Saz the next one. I think we play as Saz in the next chapter. I'm not sure.
There should be a dock on the other side of these trees.
How did you know that? Ah, here's the spot in Strangers of Paradise that I love going to.
Hey, Saz. Tell me about yourself.
Huh?
Any family?
I have a little boy.
Oh, so you're married?
I was, yeah.
I actually
We
don't think
gotta
we
get
ever
you
find out what
home.
happened to his wife.
Your son needs you.
I think she died. I think.
Come on, we'll make
Why
it.
do I remember that I think she died from a piloting accident? I don't remember.
It's too late.
Is it the Lassie thing?
How'd you...
You might be a Lassie, but you're still a daddy.
You're right.
So, what's his name?
So that's why he calls himself Daddy. So it's not weird, okay? Oh, we get to find out where Saz was during the fireworks. Day 11, the seaside city of Bodum. Oh, look, it's the dog! I hope he's doing okay.
Dodge.
Hey, Dad.
Oh my god, the little boy. Look at him. Oh my god.
You get a wish, huh? What'd you wish for?
He's so cute.
Well, you're never happy. You never smile. So here's what I wished. I wish that you'd cheer up and be like your old self again.
Oh. Frocobo says yes.
How about that?
Whoa.
Your wish came true.
Yeah.
Aw.
Wow.
Okay, it's my turn to wish.
What for, Dad?
That's my little secret.
Hello. I love Dodge so much. Oh my god.
Saz,
Huh?
you alright?
Oh, yeah.
Come on, Pops. You really got to keep it together, okay? Now, let's go.
Now I got kids looking out for me. Some dad I am.
I like it how they keep calling her a kid. Like, I get that in his perspective they're all kids, but Vanille's 19. Powerful scale beast awaits you ahead. It could be a difficult fight for only 2 people. The enemy is slow on its feet, meaning you can easily avoid the encounter. You will face many harrowing challenges as you press on. When you feel your enemies may be too strong, avoid them. Yeah, you can kind of dance around them a little bit. Alright, let's see if this save is fine. A wish for Daddy. Yeah, that just seems to be what's happening with that. I don't really know what to do about that, and I'm gonna hope that that doesn't mean it's corrupted. If not, I mean, I can always, like, reload it, later. And then if something's wrong with it, it's not gonna take me long to get back to this point by myself, if worse comes to worse. I don't think that that's what's happening, though. I feel like it would tell me. Yeah, that's all you have, right? Yeah. Okay. But I'm trying not to overwrite them too much. But I don't know. To me, it appears the save is going through. Alright. I don't think we can need to run from this thing. I think we can take them. If I can get the preemptive. There's a couple of them, too. Lever it.
Follow my lead, Pops.
I hope I got Deep Protect off. I did. I got them all. Oh, he's not gonna stay down, though. It's okay. Ouch. We got half of his HP. I don't think we should not fight these things. Deal some damage while he buffs us.
Nice time.
I don't know why you want to give me bravery when I have no physical attack. It's all good, Saz. Please don't give yourself bravery. Okay. Oh, he just killed him. That's not good. I don't have... Oh, fuck, I don't. Okay. Maybe it was probably better to try and avoid this thing. Because if I feel like if he uses that on me, I'm just fucked.
Change is good, Pops.
Maybe we'll just kill one. There we go. Still be debuffing. Just try and... There we go. He's almost dead. Yeah, that wasn't too bad. I don't think I'll fight them, though. I could give Saz more HP. I could turn around and go do that. Also give him the roll level that he almost had. Okay. So I'll give him my... No, I should probably prioritize me having that one. But I'll level up his silver bangle. So that he has a bit more HP. Which one is his? Oh, there's a tungsten bangle. We have that? Oh, fuck. Okay. Let's upgrade that. Hey, what's going on, Mason? How you doing? How's the wife? How's the family? How's the cats? How's the dog? How's the lizard? Whatever you got, how is it? Hope you're doing good. No way you just made it to this level. I fucking... I don't know. I don't know if I fucking love it, but I do like being here. Let's go 15. And this song has been driving me nuts. I've been trying to ignore it, and it's not working. Let's do 40 for that. Yeah. Yeah, it's been a vibe. Although the save is having a bit of a hard time. It says a wish for daddy, but it's actually called LO093058 Money Flar TTL 390. So, that's the chapter that we're on. Aw. Let me give him an upgrade on that tungsten bangle. Whoops. Oh, okay, I gotta do 5. This is in disc 2 part of the game, I think. No, well... Oh, man. Oh my god, you're really testing my knowledge here. What chapter is this? This is chapter... I think, unless it's after this... I think. That's all I can say is I think. Okay, getting at the 7. Okay, it's not maxed out, but it's pretty close. So I'll give that to him, because I think I was fine. Oh no, wait, no, I should have it, and then he gets the other one. Because this is still more for me, and then he gets more in general as well. And hopefully that helps him live. He literally has 1 more HP than I do. I don't know, it seems, yeah, it does, like, it looks very strange, but I think it's still fine. We'll see. Maybe that's why it's doing that, because it is disc 2. I have no idea. Yep, okay. Getting the preemptive is helping the fight for sure. Okay. As long as we can survive when he, like, does that shocking shit. You just hit me again, you asshole. Stop. I don't know why he gives me bravery. I miss the days when I didn't pay attention to frame rates and performance and that kind of stuff. I kind of still don't unless it's a modern game. Like, I don't know, personally, okay, so like with this game, I'm always just kind of able to look at it for what it is, right? And that's just kind of easy for me. But when I was playing Dragon Age Veilguard, and I, despite literally just upgrading to a 4060, still couldn't. He's gonna do the thunder thing on him, right? Oh, he lived! Oh my god. That's good. That's really good. I'm glad he lived through that. Keep healing him. But, like, when I was playing through Dragon Age Veilguard and I had literally just upgraded my graphics card, and yet for some reason, I still, couldn't play the game without my graphics being down to the lowest setting. That was bullshit. Dragon Age Veilguard did not run for me correctly, and it makes me mad. Because I paid full price for that game. Can you not lick your cooch? Thanks. I paid full price for that game. I pre-ordered it, and I had spent so long just trying to get it to run that Steam refuses to give me a refund because I passed the 4 or 6 hour mark, when a majority of those hours were me just trying to get the game to run. I'm so mad that I can't get a refund for that game, unironically, and I paid like $90 for it, and it's just $90 I'm never gonna see back. I have so much hatred towards Veilguard because of that shit. Is it 2? Can I spin around you a little bit? Yeah. Go that way. Look that way. Good boy. Oh, man. I'm so mad about that. Do your thing. Do your thing, Daddy. I'll do this and just do magic for like 2 rounds. Because then we do a bulk of our damage, like, after, right? After the refresh. Ow. Like here. Yeah! Alright. And now give me a little heal. Okay, he's still mad. Stop! Because I worry if you do the shocking blast on me, you're gonna kill me. Yeah, you're gonna kill me. Ow! Unless I can kill you, like, literally right this second. Oh, he died of the poison. Nice. Oh, thank God. See, you don't have to fucking avoid these guys. Game's trying to tell me I have to avoid them. If you're a real Final Fantasy 13 fan, you don't fucking avoid them. You don't see me. No, you don't. No, you don't. Okay, hold on. No, you don't. No, you don't. No, you don't. No, you don't. But yeah, with that, absolutely I want my game. If it's a new game that I've bought that's supposed to look nice, hell fucking yeah, I want it to be able to run at high graphics. But if I'm playing, I've talked about it before, if I'm playing a game like, fuck off, go to sleep. Turn the other way. Go the other way. Okay, I'll go around. But if it's a game like if it's a game like Ocarina of Time, I don't care if it's not at 60 frames per second. It looks weird to make it run at 60 frames per second. I'm being so for real. Because that's not the way that it was intended. If I wanted to run at 60 frames per second, I'll play the 3DS version or something. And it's weird because I feel like people have like a really elitist opinion about games running at a certain frame. But they don't do that with shows. Like, the whole thing with shows is that it's a bad thing for you to add like the smoothing and the frame ups, but people want to do that with games. It doesn't make any sense in my head. You know, like, if Ocarina of Time is not 60 frames per second, and if you make it run at 60 frames per second, it just looks weird.
Follow my lead, Pops.
And apparently I'm alone in feeling that way. Well, I mean, Mrs. is the same way, so... But everyone that I talk to is always like, well, yeah, it looks so much better, though. Like, does it? Oh, fuck, I lost the... God damn it, that's not good. Hopefully I can kill it, even if I don't get the thing up. You're gonna shocking blast him, aren't you, no? Poison is doing a lot of the heavy work against this thing. Whoops, I gave myself med. That's fine, because I'm gonna need to heal him anyways.
Counting on you, old man. Buzz, keep it together, Pops.
Oh, I gave him sin. Oh, he died. He died of the poison. But no, like, I don't have, we have that, if you were to go to someone's house and put on Severance and they have, like, the frame smoothing on, you would be like, what the fuck is wrong with this? But then people are like, oh my god, Ocarina of Time looks so much better when it looks like it runs like margarine. I don't get it. I don't understand it. Like, it's not meant to look like that. I don't understand why there's... It makes no sense to me. I need my 60 frames per second, but why does it matter for older games? Why does Ocarina of Time need to run like Fortnite? I prefer some with 60. If it's meant to run 60 frames, I 100% agree. If it's an older game that looks fine without it, it just comes off as picky for me. Ocarina of Time and CRT looks the best. Yeah. Maybe not old games though. Yeah, like like if it's meant to run at 60 frames per second and you up it to run at 60 frames per second, abso-fucking-lutely. But if it's literally not meant to look like that and you force it to look like that, or like it's the norm to get it to look like that, I don't understand it. I literally just cannot look at that and agree that it looks nice. Like, Bloodborne really needs 60 frames per second, but it's locked at 30. Yeah, okay, you know what? That is a good point. I personally haven't played Bloodborne. It's one of the only ones I haven't actually played. So I can understand that. But, yeah. That's, again, was it intended to play at 60 frames? Like, why is it locked at 30? I'm actually very curious about that. Hey. What's wrong? Oh, the chest. Yes. What are you looking at, dog? What's over there? Yeah, that's actually not a bad view. Not at all. You know what's kind of crazy? If you look up, you see that? You see how there's like an outline around here? How there's like ocean and mountains and all that? That's Pulse. That's not Cocoon we're looking at. That's not another world. That's Pulse. Just right there. Imagine looking up at the sky and you see land. That's cool. It was rushed to release early on the PS4. It wasn't well optimized. The loading screens were infamous in 1.0. Oh yeah? Okay. But that's technically still the same thing, right? That it was intended to run bad, or run good, but it was rushed? I tried playing Horizon Zero Dawn in best graphics mode, but man, once I switched to performance, I couldn't go back. How old is that game? I've never touched the Horizon games. I don't really know much about them. Don't I have Fyra? Or did I not get it? I don't think I have it. We're taking a lot of damage. It's okay, Saz got him. Literally nothing. 2014 on PS4 though, I played the PS5 remaster. Yeah, for the Bloodborne, it sounds like that it actually was intended to run. That's kind of pretty too. Look at that. That's really nice. God, this game is just so pretty. 2009 too. Like, that's just nice. Look at that little nice patch of flowers. Hey?
It's a camera when you need one.
Right? Nice. Nice little spot to take a nap too. This looks nicer than Unreal Engine 5 games today. Yeah. Like, you can definitely see where the little bits of, like, Xbox 360, PS3 jank is, but there's just something about it that makes you not really care.
You look tired. Not enough sleep?
I guess.
Not surprising. Cute girl like me. It's hard to close your eyes, huh?
Well, he's taking a nap
I'm
anyways.
just gonna lie down for a bit.
Also, at the same time, if you mod the game to unlock the frame rate, the game just runs too fast because the game speed is tied to the frame rate. Oh, so it's like Donkey Kong 64,
Being made a lassie.
where if you played it
It's not
on...
easy.
Yeah.
I mean, look. Even I'm kind of worried. But even if we don't know what'll happen, we have to keep our dreams alive.
Agreed.
Have something to look forward to. You know?
If you're always looking forward, you don't have to worry about looking anywhere
Next
else.
stop is Nautilus, City of Dreams.
Yep.
But also, one could argue that it runs like that so it doesn't just eat up your inputs with the frame rate dips. Yeah. Saz?
What? Sass?
What's wrong with him? Yeah, if you played, you know the... What was it? Like the Wii Shop or something like that? If you played the Wii emulator or the Wii U emulator version of Donkey Kong 64, things like all of the bug races and all of that were really fucking difficult because the game's like expecting to slow down with the frame rate. Oh man. So the bunny race and Fungi Forest and all that is a lot harder if you played it on the Wii emulator. The Wii Shop thing.
You scared me.
Not like emulator, you know what I mean.
What's up?
What are you doing over here, dog? What's wrong?
I'm just thinking.
About?
Don't blame yourself. You know, you can't control who a FLC picks for a focus.
My son Dodge. He was picked. He's a lessee.
Holy fuck.
He said he wanted to see a foul sea, so
The Uride
I
Gorge.
took him to go on a tour of the Uride Gorge plant. Thought I'd surprise him with a chocobo chick to take home, but the second I turned my back, into the energy plant he went. Dodge!
We heard there was an accident here.
Come out here! Dodge! I know you're in here! Dodge! Where are you? Say something! Dodge! Hey, what's wrong? Dodge!
Daddy.
It's all right. You okay?
That's a different looking brand, though.
You're not hurt, are you? What's that? Apparently, those post-Lassie had snuck in and tried to attack the Sanctum Fal'Cie. It did the only thing it could and made Dodge a Lassie to protect it. My son, he got picked by a Sanctum Fal'Cie. He's a hero. But where post-Lassie, Dodge's enemies. Psycom showed up right after that to take custody of him.
Holy
Then,
fuck.
it was one test after another. Even then, they couldn't figure out his focus. Maybe it was look for Post Lassie, maybe it was kill him. Either way, how could a kid that young even stand a chance?
So Sanctum Fal'Cie, you're a hero, but Pulse
After
Lassie,
he
you're an
was made
enemy.
a Lassie, Dodge had some way of sensing things from Pulse. He was the one who found the Post Fal'Cie. But the kid can't fight.
He found the one in Bodum.
So, that's why I put myself on the train to Purgeville.
Damn.
I figured his focus had to have something to do with destroying that Post Fal'Cie. Thought I could do it for him, and, well, you know the rest.
Damn.
If I was right about his focus, he's probably a crystal already.
So they still get turned to crystal even if it's the Sanctum Fal'Cie?
That thing's Lassie. Then either we die, or he's a Seath.
Die? Really?
No, no. Frokobo says no.
It's a pickle, all right. But the bird says no.
Frokobo says no. Saz, you're not fucking killing yourself. But that's heavy. That's why he was sticking around. That's why he was willing to kill Sarah. Because he was like, well, fuck, if it's Dodge's focus. Damn. Same thing happened in Majora's Mask with the endgame cutscene when the giants catch the moon. Music gets cut off early because of they accounted for lag. That is true. I think that's also an issue in the 3DS version, actually. Fuck, man, I just love this game. For people to play this game and say it has no sauce... Ain't no way the Chocobo is also a Lassie. No, I don't think he is. I don't think he is. That would be funny, though. I didn't give her Fyra again. I completely fucking walked away from it. That's okay. Father and son. S-Flare TTL 400. But that's heavy, man. Like, the Uriday Gorge gets attacked. Also, think of the hypocrisy for that. So, Pulse Lassie are enemies of Cocoon. Danger to us all. But Sanctum Lassie are heroes, despite being given the same fate. You either turn into a Seath, or you live long enough to see yourself become a crystal. A 6-year-old boy got chose as a Sanctum Lassie, a Cocoon Lassie, to protect the Fal'Cie at the Uriday Gorge. A 6-year-old was chosen, and you can't remove that shit, because its only programming is to protect itself. And the only Cocoon citizen nearby was a 6-year-old boy. Then the 6-year-old boy gets taken into custody by the government. And this game has no sauce? You're a fucking liar. Man, oh man. I've got some more sturdy bones and all that. Let's get that up to 10%. 2% or 2 times. There we go. Perfect. I don't think this might. No, it won't. Yeah, I'm not gonna worry about it. I just want to get it to 2 times. Magician Mark 2. I could get that to 2 times. That's good. 2 times. Okay, there we go. That's just like so fucking sad. Wrong one. Don't breathe at me like that, please. Give me some more sturdy bones. No, don't breathe at me. I didn't mean to pick that. I want some more of this. Hello? Whoa, 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 whoa. We good? Okay. Don't know what the fuck that was. It's definitely getting bumpy. It's getting bumpy. We had some issues during the first couple streams. We didn't have any issues yesterday. And now we're getting some blinkiness today. All right, so you're at 1.5. You're at nothing. This is at 2 times. Okay, I can bump this up a little bit. Let's just give it that. Oh, okay. I hope that wasn't a waste. So the Magician's Mark's up at max. Tungsten Bangle is at 10. Let's give it back to 2 times. Bump it up a little bit. We could literally give it, like, there we go. Oh, wait, no. Again, okay, now it's at max. Good, good. Let's bump up the black belt. There we go, okay. And then I need to buy some potions. 7. And I'll buy a bit more of the film. Let's do 5. My stomach just made a really loud noise. That's cool. The grumblies. Does he stop every time I access the menu? Yeah, he does. Upgrade. We are back at the black belt. Right. And I'm just gonna throw them all. Only 3%. That's crazy. Whoa. Yeah. Get that to 4. Get it up to... That's a good amount. Alright, slay. Does she have another accessory slot yet, or no? No, not yet. Okay. Tungsten Bangle, Silver, Magician's got it. Alright, we're all maxed out. $ Flare, TTL 400. Let's go. Oh, what's this?
Alright then.
Yeah? Do you know what that is?
What do we do now? What is that? A device that makes bad weather.
More fal'Cie, probably. Oh, shit.
Come out to play in the rain, did you? Isn't that adorable?
They're so cute. So there's devices around that control the weather. These spheres modulate precipitation levels in the surrounding area. Certain indigenous fauna exhibit rain-shy behavior, taking cover during storms. However, inducing showers can result in encounters with otherwise elusive hydrophilic wildlife. Okay, I don't mind these guys. These guys are probably going to be easier to handle. Let's go. Oh, we got a new one in the mix too, a yellow one. That is indeed new. A mud frog. Well, I'm gonna kill it. Can you give us the thunder thing, Saz? Thank you. And then give it to yourself. Thank you. Don't I have thunder? I do. There we go. I'm taking a bit of a smackdown. Okay, it's dead. Alright. And there we go. Not so bad, not so hard. Didn't get a high thing there, but that's alright. Don't always need a high CP. Or high rating. We got 2 ways we can go here. I don't want to go that way, that's for fucking sure.
Now, if we regulate the weather, we might be able to control these nasty critters.
Absolutely. Oh, there's more. Are you part of that? No, you are part of these things. Okay, so these guys are different. Oh, there's multiple of them now. Don't mind you giving me faith, considering you have more magic. There we go. They're very strong. Level 8? I don't see why them having levels matter. Like, I'm doing a good amount of damage to these guys. Why? How much HP do they have? 9,040? Oh, that's fucking why! Jesus Christ! They almost 2 times HP. Why? And what are they called? Mud Frog A and Hedge Frog. Please, whatever you're doing, stop. I do not want that. Damn. Oh, I just beat you to it, Pops. Sorry, buddy. You gotta be faster with your attacking animations. Okay, so we want to get rid of those guys. So we gotta use this to make it sunny. Is that right? Oh, and so it's just those guys now. Oh, okay. Well, we fought a little bit more than we probably needed to, but that's okay. I'm gonna give myself Fyra. Because I keep fucking missing it. Where is it? There we go. Christ. Literally just tired of not having it. In case I get the preemptive! Yes! Fuck you! 1, 2, 3, 4. Fyra. Oh, that didn't even work the way that I wanted it to. That's okay. Okay, hit the ones that staggered. There we go. Let's do this. So that they stop fucking smacking me. Ow. Thank you. Damn, it's already 7. That's crazy. I feel bad if I cut this so short, but like... Got stuff I gotta do later. Let's do this. Okay, so you're probably gonna die. Can you smack? Can you kill him? Excellent. Come on. There we go. So he'll die later. They're tricky, eh? How much HP do they have? 7,000. Okay. Nice. Yeah, we'll probably cut it after this chapter, even though I'm only going for like 2 or 3 hours. Got a busy weekend ahead. But I did start streaming a little bit earlier than I did, so hopefully that can make up for it. I'm gonna need this for these guys, because these guys are annoying to deal with. You were looking straight. Okay, I didn't get the preemptive. I was about to say, I'm looking straight at you. Yeah, okay, so I got the D-shell on that guy. Staggered him. Dead. Wow, I didn't get it that time. And he's pretty much dead, even if I... Yeah, pretty much. I did not expect Saz to become a stronger mage than Vanille. I don't know how that happened. Ooh, that's a big boy. I don't think I want to take him on, so I'm gonna shift this. Make it a wee bit rainy. I can deal with the frogs. I don't mind the frogs. Is there a chest behind me? Nope. Just more frogs. Hello. This. Almost got the preemptive on that. Almost. Okay, just thunder. Shouldn't be too hard. I hope he can give me fade. There we go. Oh wait, no, I shouldn't do triple. Okay, I'll do triple up for a little bit. Is he still applying the... He might. Kind of. Okay. Yeah, he's doing so much more damage than me. That'll be good for when we get to Nautilus, because I'm pretty sure I play as him for most of that. I don't know what the fuck the courtship dance is. Oh, if it just brings those little guys, I don't care if you do it. Let me heal him. There we go. Give him a little bit more. And then it's just these guys. There we go. Excellent. You guys sick of the song yet? I guess you hear the battle music more than you hear this. Alright, how much more do we got here? Oh, looks like we've got a little bit more. I kind of want to see this new little gremlin guy. Let's check you out, big guy. The colored one. It's got some new colors on him. What are you? What the fuck? Gara Chimera. That's a whole other thing. You're giving yourself the thunder thing? Okay. I'm gonna give him some debuffs. Oh yeah, I deal damage when I do that. Please stop. No, it doesn't even matter because he's dead. Alright, time to do some healing while he kills them all. Because I think health also matters to the target. And I want to be able to, you know, win. Get high levels, get high stars. Okay, well, it didn't matter anyways. Alright, these guys. I'm going to want... Yeah, the synergist thing. They did not see me somehow. You guys are kind of blind, eh? Smack them up. Make things easier. There we go. Yeah, we'll just fight it. Just a normal fucking frog. Yeah, you do your little dance. Have fun. Now it's just these guys, which are literally nothing. It's very strange how I don't blitz their ass. I wish I could! If I was playing as Saz, I'd have blitz! And then they'd just be gone. Jump on this little rock. Kill these little... No! These guys are literally designed to not to be fought. I won't avoid them when it's just them, but I will avoid them when it's also the fucking fire guys, because I can't get the preemptive. Oh, but that means I gotta fight the winged guy, right? Is that what that means? I can do that, I think, probably. Or maybe I can go around and hit the orb. Just avoid them entirely? Ah, I can just avoid them entirely. Yeah, I'm not fighting that wing thing. I'm not an idiot. I'm gonna bump up my saboteur. Because it's almost, yeah, it's basically... And now I don't have to worry at all. It's nice to have it maxed out. Yeah, there's nothing. It's just... I don't even know if is Saz gonna get it? Yeah, he is. Alright, awesome. Forgot about that. Yeah, you can't just walk around him. It's very helpful, too. Hello. Okay, good. I'm glad you guys saw me, because I swear to God, if I had gotten the preemptive, that would have been just funny. Yeah! Now you're fucked. I like that even if you don't give them the D-shell, it still deals some sort of damage to them. Like, that's just helpful. There we go. Saboteur is so good when you're actually playing as the Sab. But I don't often play as Vanille when it's, I have her in my team? Oh, whoops. Turn the fuck around. Okay, yeah. I have her in my team, but... Can I get, like... No, this is fine. I got the preemptive, didn't I? Oh, these guys are idiots. Look at where you're facing, dog! I'm just a girl. I'm doing double rab because I need the fire up. Oh, come on, I'm so close to killing this one. It's okay, he's got him. Saz, can you... Dude, these guys are smacking me up. Okay. Give me that little boost. Thank you. I really didn't get that. Wow, alright. You're dead anyways. There we go. Okay, okay. They're really, like, just... not fun to fight. It just takes a long... The enemies that take a really fucking long time are not that entertaining. It's just these guys. I kind of... I'm gonna do this. Yeah. Because I think these guys are trouble. If I can at least get poisoned, that'll help. Okay, there's the D-shell. Are they immune to poison? Doesn't seem like it. Damn! Oh, fuck, but they're doing a lot of damage. Well, that's kind of nice. Kira. Probably a good mix. There we go. Oh, he's doing the fucking mix. Oh, no, he's not. Okay. Alright, yeah, no, they're not that difficult, actually, as long as we have the thing. Dude, he's jamming. Me too, man. Yo, do your dance, honey! I love his poses. They're goofy. I'm getting all this XP and nothing to do with it. I've literally reached the max of my paradigm, which is good, because I think we're at the end. Oh yeah, we totally are. Something smells fishy and you're gonna find it? Have fun. Can I upgrade your stuff at all? Or at least get it to, like, 2 times? I'm just gonna throw all of this stuff at you. There you go, sure. Excellent. We got a metal armband. Deep protect resistance. I might put that on. We'll see. Father and son. $sign flare TTL 400. If I release this VOD, I'm gonna name the VOD that. I don't know if I'm gonna want dual casting here. We'll see. I'll do this. Yeah. Alright, let's go see. This is the end of this chapter. That's kind of nice. There's some amber there. What's my necklace made of?
Uh-oh. That's not good.
Oh, shit.
What do we do?
All right, I got it. We sneak.
Right.
Not very stealthy, Vanille.
Just too much to ask to cut me one break, isn't it?
Come and get it!
Are we hearing this song throughout the whole fight? Nice. I love this song. Okay, which one am I dealing with first? I think I should deal with this one first, right? Or this one. I don't even remember. I should definitely poison it. That's gonna hurt. Ow. Asuna that attack for sure. Get rid of that. Oh, that's why we needed the deep protect. I see. Oh, wow, it's staggered. You staggered it that quickly? Let's go. Get at it, tiger. That's gonna hurt. Oh, you just cured yourself of all that, eh? Well, I'll do it again. Come on. No? Oh, you got poisoned. You got poisoned. That's that. No, 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 no. Wrong one. Wrong one. God damn it. You could have. Oh my god. I got the fucking. I didn't get the thing off in time. Damn, you're aggressive. Don't kill him. I literally need him to buff me right now. Fuck off. Do your thing. I got you. Okay. Dude, he's mad. Okay, that's fine. The poison is gonna start slowly killing him. So, we can do this. In fact, I think we can even start attacking him. Yeah, he's definitely gone. Even if he does start smacking me around. Okay. Okay. That's just rude. Alright, let's see if we can get that poison on him now, too. Oh, locked. Does that not work? Oh, no, it does. Okay. Yo, almost got D-Shell. Come on. Alright, it's time to kick his ass. We might still be able to kill him even if he does do that. Because we get the ATB pressure here. Maybe, maybe. Maybe. Gonna heal him. Oh, fuck, you just interrupted that! You just interrupted that! Oh, come on. It's so close. Saz, get him! Yeah! Let's go! That's the easiest time I've ever had with that boss. Woo! That's supposed to be a 5-minute fight? I don't think so, baby. Nice. You go, baby. Look at his swag-ass walk.
A hop, skip, and a jump, and we're in Nautilus.
Excellent.
The city of dreams.
If only we were dreaming up those clouds.
Is it gonna start storming? Alright, well, we got a Crystarium upgrade. I might as well hold that around. Let's see what she has next coming up. Nothing in Medic. She's got Imperil and Saboteur, so I might pop that. Oh, is that an accessory slot I see? That's honestly enough for me to go up to Saboteur. I don't think we're gonna get it now, but nah, okay. What about you? I think I'm gonna want to go down center just right, because of haste. Yeah, haste is... Oh no, that's Enfrost. Ah, okay. I thought you get haste in the next chapter. Whatever, I'll go down center just in case. I'm also gonna take your stuff off of you, as I usually should be doing. Alright, excellent. There we go. Off we go.
Just gonna run and take a look ahead.
Alright. Everyone say goodbye to Sunlit Waterscape. And to this fucking song. Where you going, man? Not really much of a scout. Oh. Oh, it's like a train station. Okay. Oh, and look at that. There's a way in.
Well, climbing over's out.
No, there's a hole right there.
I don't suppose there's a hole anywhere in this vent.
I'm literally looking at one. You gotta get your eyes checked, old man. Did the audio just glitch? No, it didn't. Okay, good.
We can board the ship over there.
Oh, here it comes.
Huh?
Oh.
It's
When it
quite the
rains
rain.
around here, it pours. And then it rains some more.
Saz, do you hate Pulse?
Why wouldn't I? Look at this mess it's gotten us all into. Of course, it's not to say I always hated it. Seemed fishy. All that sanctum ranting about the threat from Pulse.
Yeah. Government talk.
Only a matter of time before they strike. Pulse is infested with monsters.
Mm-hmm.
Scare after scare. Not even a shred of proof.
Won't even let
Tired
go
old
people
cynics
look.
like me? Mm-mm. We don't just swallow that tabloid crap. No, not me. I figured the Sanctum was up to something crooked. At least until I got dragged in.
Yeah.
Now that I think about it, all this purge business, it really only happened because Dodge found that Pulse Fal'Cie.
You're wrong.
Huh?
Don't blame him. It was all...
Yeah, you're right. It was that scum from Pulse behind it.
Damn.
I might as well have tried to stop the rain. I fought the tears, but they still fell.
You're getting soaked.
I'll be fine. It's only water.
Man. I miss the good vibes. This is some sad shit. Yes. Chain of events. Flar TTL 410. Oh boy.
Attention all units. This is Director Roche, SciComm Division.
How's it going, Zevran?
Cocoon is caught in the grip of a pulse-born terror. If we allow the sea activity to continue, panic will rip our world apart. The peace and stability we have fought so hard to maintain will be nothing but a memory. Pulse the
Jeez.
sea threatens our very way of life. They must be eliminated. There can be no hesitation. That is all.
You hear this song a lot as well. There he is, Rosh.
Our citizens pay the price.
What's going on, Roach? Or Rosh? Whatever the fuck your name is.
Task Force reporting. Begin operations immediately. Sir!
Hey, we made it.
We can make it. Get to the station and board the train for Eden.
You think it's still running?
Well, if it isn't, we'll make it run.
Then punch straight into the heart of the Sanctum? Now you're thinking like a pulseless sea.
Well, this is Operation Nora. It's not just snow I'm after. The Sanctum's gotta pay too. Hey, you're the one who said we had to fight. Every minute we waste, we're tempting fate. There's some underground tunnels not far from here. I used to play in them when I was a kid. No one uses the entrance anymore, so even the army doesn't know about it. But I know where it is. We can sneak in under their noses.
Sounds good.
Good
Great.
eye.
Here we go.
Palum Polum. Capital of commerce. I guess the military saw that we were heading in this direction.
No more rivalries now. Psychom's brought in the Guardian Corps.
Oh, fuck.
Okay. There's an old drainage pipe. We can use it to avoid being seen. The tunnel entrance is a little further up.
Looks like there's blitz balls on that. Alright. I'll do a little save here. Do a fresh save. Seems like it's still giving me the error code, but don't yell at me, Hope. Alright, so that is all I'm gonna... Controller? That is all I'm gonna be able to do today. It is a bit of a shorter stream. I apologize. I tried to start a little bit early to make up for it, but I've got a long rest of the day ahead of me. I will make sure to double check that the saves are working, probably after I get back from packing. But yes, it's a bit of a shorter day, but it's all good. Thank you everybody so much for being here. As I was trying to say on Tuesday, forgetting that it was Tuesday, I will not be streaming Sunday. I will likely want to take a little break after the long weekend, but I will make sure that if there are any interesting stories, anything interesting that happens, I will be sure to let you guys know on Tuesday. We'll probably still play some Final Fantasy 13 on that Tuesday. We'll see. It kind of depends. Might be a bit of a longer stream, who knows, right? But yeah, thank you everybody so much for being here. I will also start working on the Wind Waker script, so that I have something to work on this weekend, as well as the thumbnail art that I may want to do. So I'll be working on content. Keep out for some updates on the Patreon if you're a part of it. If not, I'll probably spill a few things in the Discord too. If it's not if it's not anything that's like worth making a whole Patreon post about, I'll probably be talking about it in the Discord. But yeah, thank you everybody so much that stopped by. Thank you everybody that chatted, that just chilled and watched the game. The game is pretty satisfying to play. And I'm hoping that people are getting some interest in watching it as well. Especially when I do my video on it and I can discuss just how weird the saves were. Let's hope that they're not corrupted, but I don't think they are. I'll let you guys know if they are. But thank you everybody so much for being here. I hope you have a great rest of your weekend and have a fantastic rest of your day.